Welcome back to the works here on Odyssey Esports IN on twitch.tv. We're so happy for you tuning in. We are getting started here with top 32 of the works 2025. Here starting in, is this winners or losers bracket?
Is this winners or losers?
Winners
This is winners quarters. There we go.
Okay. So we're going to have UKIT versus Soul. So Jigglypuff versus Diddy Kong, which Soul having a really crazy run at COS 2025 pretty recently well. So excited to see this. I don't really get to see Puff play super often in Ultimate, but I think this will be a very interesting matchup. Got to tune in a little bit to the UKIT set yesterday against Grease Almighty, and that was pretty crazy.
That matchup just looks insane. Like, I don't know how.
Well, when I was watching it, I was like, what does Jigglypuff do?
That's what I was saying.
And then I was watching it, I was like, what does Snake
dude,
do?
yeah, I was like, dude, when it started, I was like, what? What is this going to look like?
Yeah.
And then I was just like, okay, well, I guess that's what it looks like. But here we go, yeah, getting right into game one here. Diddy versus Puff. I mean, Puff's not a character you really see too often. I know, obviously, we've seen, like, Base Mage and stuff like that. But, yeah, UKIT has really been showing what this character can do in the big 2025.
Yeah,
and it's really cool to see.
For sure, yeah. And I think that Jigglypuff's going to be relying on a lot of aerial pressure, just having those multiple jumps and being very floaty in the air makes it a lot harder to actually like find those hits on her, just because she has a lot more like she's a little bit more ambiguous as to where she's going to go. If you swing too quickly, she can kind of bait that out. Really good in tech chase situations too, and we're seeing that so far from UKIT. DIing onto the stage there, saving you from that down air, but that would have been a crazy lead there for Soul. But so far, pretty even in percents. And now getting off of the ledge can be a problem, especially when Soul's going to have that banana. Yeah,
I think you said it best. Like, it's not like Puff has like the best mobility or like maneuverability, but it is, I think you said, ambiguous where she's going to end up. A rest on ledge?
Bye.
Doesn't need the rest. Just gonna kick the hell out of Diddy Kong there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Speaking of Diddy Kong, I'm so excited for that new Donkey Kong game.
I haven't really played any of the Donkey Kong games. So
I haven't either, but it looks so cool. But yeah, speaking of new Donkey Kong, gonna get that up smash from Diddy here, and we're going back to neutral, 2 stocks apiece here. And it looks like, ooh, a quick 52 for your troubles.
Yeah, beautiful combo there from Soul. I really like that. Ooh. Now we're seeing the drill from Jigglypuff, but Soul able to get back to center stage to avoid even more percentage. The shield pressure from Pound is something that's very strong for UKIT as well.
Absolutely.
Just being able to use that whenever you see Soul on the ground, using that to land. We're going to see like a mix-up of a lot of the multi-hit aerials from Jigglypuff, or the use of that Pound for some shield pressure too. Yeah,
like right here, Diddy's shield is looking pretty scary, and you're going to have to probably eat a Pound here if you are Diddy. Like, that shield would probably break.
For sure.
And those Adaires are so menacing. It's such a good tool in Jigglypuff's kit. Really does a lot for her.
Even like the difference in the timing of it is just very hard to get a grasp as to how she's going to be using that tool. Okay, trying to get the tricks with the banana. This is so intimidating.
I like that. All right. No ledge trap here, but close. And it seems like, yep, that fast up smash is going to take it again. Diddy's tried and true. I think, don't quote me on it, I think it's the fastest up smash in the game. I might be wrong on that. I'll have to ask Worry.
I cannot confirm or deny. I'm not sure.
I'll have to ask Worry. Wow, I thought that was not
going to go when you're like basically 0%, it's not going to have a ton of knockback on it. But
wow, Bear's going to take that, and we're 1 stock apiece. Really close game here. Really, really small shield on Soul here.
Okay, nice coverage of her landing there from UKIT, using that Pound to get back onto the stage. Back air walling off center stage, gets the tech chase with the down smash, but not enough to find Soul stock just yet. Pretty even percents, but now getting away from the ledge when Diddy has that banana can be so intimidating, because we've seen that Soul has really strong combos, and that banana is a great way to find them.
Absolutely, and let's see, just caught it straight out of the air.
That's like the 5th time they've done that. That's such a very strong item play from a character that doesn't have an item.
Oh yeah, seems very, very comfortable holding that banana as Jigglypuff here. Ooh, oh, barely misses the up smash. That could have been the game.
Okay, I like that, going in for the grab immediately after throwing the banana, recognizing that Soul is, that was such a good jump call out.
Yeah, fully calling out the jump, and game 1 is going to go to Soul here.
Yeah, I like that from UKIT, throwing the banana at the shield and then recognizing that Soul is holding shield so going for that grab, but Soul was just really ready to react and get out of that situation. Great call out on the jump with the up smash. Up smash being a very strong tool for Diddy Kong in this matchup, it seems. And it makes sense given that Jigglypuff is jumping so often. A lot of her time is spent in the air. She's landing with a lot of these aerials, rising with the aerials as well. So if you're able to call her out and just catch her trying to hit the top of Diddy Kong's head, that's a great tool to do it.
Just an excellent anti-air here in this matchup. And I think all 3 stocks were taken with up smash, which isn't surprising, but it goes to show you how much of a power force it is here in this matchup. And yeah, we're getting right into game 2 now. And yeah, I really want to see, I want to see some like crazy Puff stuff.
Yeah.
Like, Puff is just one of those characters that always has that X factor because of rest. You can never, ever count out Puff. Just a few good hit confirms, and Puff can be back in it at any moment.
And her floatiness is super helpful off stage too. Like as soon as Diddy Kong has to commit to the barrels, he's a sitting duck out there. So you can just run out and hit him with any aerial and he's going to be screwed.
True.
So just putting him in a situation, and we see that UKIT's trying to set up for there, but the high recovery from Soul going to save him in that situation.
Yeah, Soul's being very preemptive and going high with those barrels, which UKIT's had a bit trouble edge guarding there, but I think UKIT might adapt to that soon and get some good edge guards here.
I like that DI out there from UKIT to get off stage to avoid the up smash, just not too worried about getting back to the stage immediately. But this is the type of situation I'm talking about. Still manages to make it back with hitting with the barrels, but even there, it's very scary for Diddy Kong. Even
there we go.
Yeah.
Coming back, but back air's gonna take it. Okay, wow. Yeah. Oh, a back air for a back air. Yeah, able to thread the needle a little bit with those barrels, but UKIT was able to sniff out that high up B that Soul's been doing.
Okay, throwing the banana high too to try to catch the jump there from UKIT, but now off stage here for Soul. But the monkey flip is so useful in this matchup too because you can just take stage control very, very freely if UKIT's not already jumping and set up to catch it with the back air.
That move is just such a defining addition of Diddy's kit. It's so good. Such a good move.
Okay, re-grabs the banana here. Yeah, but now you're going to have to pull another banana.
Let's see.
Yeah, and I like the way that Soul's staying outside of UKIT's dash range as well. Okay. High recovery. Yeah, very smart there to recover to the platform too instead of trying to contend against the ledge.
Wow. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Just delete it off of the stage with that.
Yeah, because as soon as Diddy Kong has to set up with those barrels, you can just kind of hang out right where the ledge is. He's not going to be able to like maneuver around you, so it's kind of just a sealed situation.
Down air. That leads up to so much damage. Ooh, went for a jab block there, but didn't quite get the mistech. That's looking like a dead Diddy. Oh!
Barely. That was such a smart recovery, holding on to his jump there in that situation too.
Wow. Okay, UKIT is looking very commanding here in this game too. Oh, okay. I'll take it back. You know, you give Diddy an inch and he'll take a mile.
Which we've seen some pretty crazy combos, especially in game 1 from Soul. So I think just a nice dash attack into something to pop Jigglypuff in the air and stay underneath her is a great way to find some damage. But like you said, UKIT just in a very comfortable situation here. Reads the roll in with the back air, or rather reacts to it.
Ooh, monkey flip from ledge to get back onto stage here. And, ooh, banana at ledge. Doesn't matter. Picked it up.
Okay. Yeah, just Soul playing very safe here, but overextends with that back air, and UKIT's going to be able to find the fair descend to the blast zone. So UKIT putting himself on the board here. 1-1.
This whole tournament has been best of 5, which I love.
I like it, yeah.
It's so nice. It's so nice. I would have lost 2 sets if it were for best of 5, so yeah, I love it. But yeah, getting into game 3 here. I really like UKIT's patience. Like, I feel like as a Puff player, you have to be very patient, just because not the most explosive character ever, but has really, really, really good tools. Like, down air is so good. That move is amazing. And in this matchup, I think UKIT's finally starting to abuse Diddy's recovery here, and I'm really liking to see that, because we didn't see much of it in game 1.
And I think Puff really thrives when you are trying to make something happen against her. If you're constantly trying to swing at her, that's when she's going to find a lot of those punishes. So she can kind of slow down the game in that way.
Oh, went for a rest. Huh. I mean, you're not going to eat too much for it here.
Yeah. Diddy's not going to have a ton of tools to like 0 to death you in that situation, but it can be a little scarier if you get towards higher percents, which higher percents for Jigglypuff are a lot lower than for a lot of other characters too, so that's something to keep in mind.
Puff's air dodge lasts for so
Yeah.
long. It looks crazy. Like, she's so helpless. It makes me so sad.
Okay. Yeah, and just not choosing to throw the banana and set it at the ledge or anything like that, just holding onto it, trying to find a combo instead.
Wrong direction there on that forward smash, unfortunately. Could have taken the stock, but Abaka's going to clean it up real quickly there.
Yeah, and there's that ambiguous movement that we're talking about. Like, Puff can just kind of float there in your face, wait for you to drop shield, and then hit the back air. And we saw that there from UKIT to find that first stock. But now getting back to the ledge can be a problem. Does choose to throw the banana, though, but not going to really see anything off of it just yet.
Down air jab. I don't think I've seen that before, but having a bit of a lead here.
The down air hitbox like hit on her head, on her hat. Sure.
Yeah, whatever. that could happen, I guess. Up smash, not quite taking it. That's a big Puff.
Okay, catches the banana too, which kind of like mitigates that entire ledge sequence that you have to worry about too. Just taking the hit of the banana, air dodges back to the ledge too, and you can play really patient off stage. F throw definitely not going to take it yet, but sitting at 161.
Oh! Oh, I thought we were going to see a rest for sure.
Still holding onto the stock. That is insane. Okay, so
Good
able to
extra
run
credit.
off.
Good extra credit there.
Yeah.
But that was getting a little
Yeah, I was
ridiculous.
tensing up as soon as I saw the down there. I'm like, oh no.
See, that's what I'm saying. Puff is scary.
Yeah, no,
Puff
and
is
she
scary.
has rage too? Absolutely not.
Oh.
Wow, yeah.
Weak fair to strong fair. And that's a dead Diddy.
Yeah, just not going to have enough time to charge that back up. So that's a nice stock there from UKIT. Just being able to find those stocks off stage is the biggest difference, I think, between Game 1 and Game 2. And we're seeing that already in this Game 3 as well.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, but I really like UKIT's banana usage. Very good at grabbing the banana off of ledge and not really getting too threatened by Soul's banana usage on ledge, which I really, really like. Super important against the Diddy.
Okay, yeah, and Soul just really struggling to find a way in here. UKIT's using a lot of these aerials as a way to wall out Diddy Kong.
Good air dodge to avoid that forward smash.
Okay, I like that. Just going as close to the ledge as possible, but Soul still able to find that up smash, so pretty even here on this last stock in Game 3.
Absolutely.
Okay, down air, gonna lead to some nice damage. I like that dash attack too. We haven't really seen that super often.
Yeah, they were able to combo down air into down air. Just combos into everything.
Yeah, create your own combo move.
Let's see here, just feeling each other out. This has been a pretty close set, pretty close game.
I love that little poke with the down air too, just hitting on Soul's shield and then getting away so that Soul's not able to punish out a shield.
Yeah, wow, yeah. Puff's so ambiguous on what to do. Oh! Ends the down air early and gets a grab off of it.
Okay. I like that back air covering the roll in from UKIT.
Nair to
Yeah,
get them off
Nair,
stage.
I mean, it's just so hard to deal with that because it's such a long-lasting move that
Yeah.
it just hits Diddy Kong off stage, which luckily Soul still makes it back to on stage. But, oh, nice,
Dash
nice
attack.
tech chase there with the dash attack. Soul still holding on to this, but yeah, the down air into up tilt. It
Whoa!
barely killed.
That looks so cool. Let's go. Okay, UKIT up 2-1. Yeah, okay, Puff is kind of crazy. Puff is kind of cool. This makes me want to play Puff. Down air really just kind of does everything for
Yeah,
Puff.
it does.
Like, it actually does so much. You can literally do much. Like, they ended down air early by falling to the stage and getting a regrab. Probably not true, but it was probably a good mix-up to get that grab there. And, yeah, down tilt putting in so much work here. We're going into our Game 4.
It has like so much shield pressure, but I also think it's like a Falco Fair type of situation where you're not expecting as many hits as it has. So that hasn't really happened in this set, but I think that can happen with the down air. Just being able to like pop people with the last hit. Even there, just like you can hit on the top of the shield and still be able to find something off of it.
Yeah, and that shield is starting to look small here, and that pound just does so much damage against the shield.
Just one F throw off stage already makes me tense up. That's such a scary situation for Diddy Kong, just being sent off stage regardless of percent because the charge on the barrels is so important. And if you just find one more hit off stage, whether it be a nair or a fair, Diddy Kong is kind of screwed.
Yeah, and you could see that Soul's really trying to go high with that monkey flip to avoid any sort of barrel gimps.
Okay, but nice lead here for Soul. Has the stock lead as well, so now can kind of slow down the game. Doesn't feel nearly as forced to approach, but it doesn't even matter. Soul getting a nice 41% combo to start the second stock for Yukit.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, gets the nair too. That could have been crazy.
Could have been deadly. Could have been a deadly dare, but just going to get some stage position here, but it looks like Yukit's taking that right back.
It uses the jump, but I like that monkey flip. That's a mix-up that we haven't really seen for a recovery. It can be really scary when you're immediately committing to the double jump off stage against Puff, though. But in that situation, it worked out. Okay, uses the barrels immediately that time instead. These mix-ups from Soul are very strong in this game, making it a lot easier for him to get back to the ledge.
I think it's safe to say Yukit is looking pretty comfortable in this matchup, but Soul is making it very difficult now.
And I think it really depends on who gets the first stock, too, because if you are forced to approach against Puff, that's where she really thrives. Whereas if you have that stock lead, you can kind of slow down the pace and make her come to you, and she kind of struggles in that.
Yeah, and Soul able to get a very good tech chase up smash there and take that stock now with a 3-stock lead here. Banana.
Just a little missed space there from Puff, so now Soul back at center stage. Getting some nice combos here with the banana too. Monkey flips back to center. Okay, I like it. You're at 150,
yeah.
just like one
Whatever.
hit's gonna kill you off stage. Might as well.
Ooh,
Oh, that recovery is so smart.
Really good barrel recovery, going super high. Pop gun, I guess.
Okay, will that? No.
No, they didn't give her a kill throw.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, yeah, Soul is running away with this. That up air is going to finally take it, but that is a lot of extra credit on that first stock for Soul. Let's see if Yukit has a response.
Okay, Soul just looking for one banana hit here to find a combo. Looking for down tilts as well to lead into an up smash. Oh, that down smash was so strong! But still, these recoveries are just unrivaled here from Soul.
Yeah, these recoveries are so good. Really making it hard for Yukit to get any sort of barrel gimps.
Okay.
Monkey flip trading there. We're about to see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, doesn't want to commit to grabbing that banana. I like they're just staying grounded, waiting for that jump from Yukit, and then runs up with the up smash. Really good patience there from Soul.
Soul is so good at sharking out those jumps and answering them with up smash. But yeah, we're going into a Game 5 scenario. Not the most explosive matchup in the world, but I will say it's one of those matchups that is very fun and interesting to watch because it's very neutral heavy. And I'm always here for the good neutral.
For sure.
So the cameras on this stream setup are so high quality.
Yeah.
Like this webcam is insane.
It's huge. It looks like a camera on like a normal like photography camera.
It really does. It looks like a giant DSLR just right in our faces. But here we go. Game 5. Yukit versus Soul.
Okay, small battlefield, which I think the platforms have been helpful for Soul's recoveries. And just being able to throw the banana for pressure as well as a great way to be able to like pressure Puff when she's landing on the platforms too.
Ooh, Soul's got the momentum right now from last game. Still, you could tell Soul is feeling themselves.
Okay. Yeah, the mix-ups with the banana, like we're seeing Soul toss it a lot but not committing to immediately going and grabbing it. And I think that's very smart.
Oh, that was scary. That was so scary for Diddy Kong. Able to make it through that nair though.
And we're seeing that Soul is being a lot more patient with hitting on Yukit's shield as well. Sometimes like running up and then dashing back, not immediately committing to something. Nice down tilt into the up smash there for the first stock.
Okay, up air, up air,
Ooh, the
up air.
turnaround? I like that.
Diddy is such a, like, in my brain, such a hard character to play in bracket. But there we go. Soul saying it's not so hard. I could just down air Puff.
I think with the banana, like the Z drop stuff, I could never.
It's hard. I mean, it's just there's a technical barrier, but then there's also like his recovery is so scary.
Yeah, you have to have like a lot of mental fortitude.
Ooh, answering the back air for Yukit here, but Soul looks like they are running away with this set.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh!
Ah, what is what's doing tricks on it? What the? Okay, got to jump.
It still has the jump.
Chilling.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
Oh, that's
That was
crazy.
insane.
3 stock, game 5 end, just absolutely nuts. Got the download insane. That was an excellent, excellent set. To 3 stock in a game 5 is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. The momentum, like you said, I think there's like a big confidence shift.
Yeah.
Just being able to like play the game at your pace. The recoveries have gotten so much stronger throughout the set. And that back air specifically when he was like recovering and then kicked Puff away.
Yeah.
It was so strong. Just being able to like choose when you're swinging in those situations to make it so that you can get back to ledge is super important as Diddy, because we like said a million times that his recovery is just not very strong. So
Yeah.
really good stuff there to Soul to, was that a reverse 3-0? No, they were 1-1.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, but still, just really, really good stuff, especially it's such a strong showing in that game 5. But
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, crazy, crazy set. Like I was saying earlier, not the most explosive matchup in the world, but it was one of those very neutral, heavy sets, and I like that sort of matchup
Yeah.
where you kind of get to see a little more slowed down gameplay and really feeling each other out. I mean, yeah, excellent stuff to Soul there. I wonder who we've got up next.
yeah, let's take a look at the bracket real quick. And make sure to go check out Collision Series TV on Twitch as well. They are the main stream for this event. So we have 2 streams running. Lots of good stuff going on there as well. Yeah, there you go. Come on. My phone is not loading. Would you happen to have the Wi-Fi password?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm on
Well-
pure data. I'm trying to find pull up the bracket as well.
What? Okay. We got public Wi-Fi. Let's go.
Public Wi-Fi.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Electric Works Public.
Shout outs public Wi-Fi.
I might have to get on that.
I hear people popping off, but I don't
Me
know what's
too.
going on. There's like a whole crowd over there.
It's an off-stream set. Everyone in the venue's over there. Who is it?
Yeah, go investigate for us. Hey, I love you too. I have a bunch of your stuff in my car. I have a bunch of your stuff in my car, like your laptop charger and your clothes and stuff, yeah.
What set is it?
I have no idea.
No, it's fine. I saw it this morning and I was like, oh, I should just like grab that. I love you so much. Shout out to Worry Sam. We love Worry Sam.
We love Worry Sam. Oh, Worry. What frame is Diddy Kong's up smash the fastest in the game?
5, it's the fastest.
Ooh, okay. We got an information check and you were correct.
Me and 5 last hit. That's why.
Who is it?
Yeah, Close versus Cal.
Oh, okay. It looks like we have Raven King up
Yeah.
next versus.
We love Raven King too.
I love Raven King so much. Me and Raven King played Melee yesterday for like an hour. I don't know why, but we always play Melee when we come to the works. We've got. Where is this set?
Okay. Dr. Curb over Dr. Stank in Losers. Battle of the Doctors. Okay.
Dr. Stank was. I think it was. They were playing against.
They played
Was it
against
Doorstop? Was it
yesterday,
Doorstop? Yeah, I
on
was like-
stream.
I didn't even know. I don't know anything about Duck Hunt. I was watching that and I was just like, I didn't know he could do these things.
It was like watching a car crash every time I watch Duck Hunt, because it's like there's so many elements going on and you're just like slowly watching it all go together and you're like, no, wait.
yeah, no, it was very interesting. It was a very interesting set to watch. Ooh, Eclipse versus Cal. What about?
And then
Let's see.
Grease Almighty versus, I don't want to say that wrong. I want to say just David.
I think it is just David.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. David.
I used to say Dave ID, but I
Dave
found out
ID.
that it's just David.
David. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Grease won that 3-1, which that sounds like a hard matchup. Like I feel like the magnet from Lucas can just suck up anything that Snake throws at you. But
Yeah, for sure.
and then Fair Play over Doorstop 3-1.
Where is this on the bracket? I don't even see this on the bracket.
There's 2 separate pools for top 32.
Oh my God, I'm trolling.
This guy,
I'm
amateur. Start GG, amateur. Okay. So we have Suspect versus Raven King. Suspect going to be a Kazuya from Michigan. Raven King going to be a Joker from Chicago. So this is going to be a banger for sure. Wildz is 3-1 over Wolfie.
Oh,
so
wow.
Wolfie's going to drop down into losers. Going to play against Winter Shorts, which is a
No,
Yoshi
he beat
Sonic.
my goat. Winter Shorts beat my goat.
No, not Dany!
No, in the Yoshi Ditto.
This is so sad.
But yeah, shout out to Winter Shorts. Gonna fight Wolfie. I saw Wolfie practicing with Loafer, Fort Wayne Kazuya earlier, so that was definitely in preparation for Wildz, but it seems like Wildz is able to close that out. And we're gonna see the Raven King Joker versus the Suspect Kazuya. Let's see how this is gonna shape out. Going right into game 1 on small battlefield. Say whatever you want. I say this every time I'm casting a Kazuya set. He's cool.
I think he's really cool to watch.
Like I hate playing against him, but his animations, they're just so fire.
Yeah,
They
I
just did
honestly
such a
like
good
playing
job.
against him. I don't expect to win, but I don't like when my goats play against Kazuya, but I think he's really cool to watch.
He's so cool to watch. His animations are awesome. His combos look cool. It's just he's just crazy.
Yeah, I feel like the down guns are going to be really helpful for trying to edge guard against Kazuya. Being able to like float out there and throw out a back air too, especially when you have Arsene, could be very helpful here for Raven King. And Raven King's going to be really strong at the ledge. I wouldn't be surprised.
Ooh,
Yeah,
wow.
really nice use of that counter. Probably going to see a lot of ledge trumps too. And Joker is just going to be able to kind of poke at Kazuya, not overcommit to anything. Just being able to rack up that damage with the gun is going to be super helpful. Being able to land with the down B from Joker 2 is a great way to like charge up Arsene very quickly against Kazuya.
I really like the usage of gun here in this matchup. It seems like it does a lot off stage for Joker, getting Kazuya in a position where you really don't have much of a choice on what to do. And it seems like Raven King is looking very comfortable right now. But this is Kazuya.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Ooh, that recovery was so
Ooh,
smooth.
that was
Canceling the
clean.
tether to get back onto the stage, too. Okay. Fair one. Tries to get the drag down, but not going to find it. Still really clean movement so far from Raven King.
Well, muscle memory was there, but just couldn't quite get the connection there from the up air drag down. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
gets the charge.
That was so smart. Still didn't find the stock, but I like that delay there on the up B from Suspect.
Great tech from Suspect. Still living from Raven King.
Is this the longest anyone's ever lived against Kazuya?
200%.
Attacking the side B from Joker 2 on the stage there from Suspect. Really strong play from both of them, but that's definitely it, yeah.
That'll be it.
Electric into anything's going to kill with that percent.
Over 200% is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane. Just so elusive. This man's so elusive.
Okay. Ooh, I love that. Calling out the back air with the electric there from Suspect. Not going to find a huge punish off of it, but just being able to use the electric as an anti-air is going to be really strong for Kazuya.
Really close to having another Arsene online. Going super low, gets hit by the up B. And, ooh, grab off stage here. Not too scary of a situation. Oh, never mind. I ate my words. Dead. And
That was
now,
so smart.
ooh, lots of rage, and that's going to be it. Okay, we're at one stock apiece. Dude, Kazuya can just never be counted out. Oh,
No,
my God.
he's like the same thing that we were talking about with Puff, where he just has so many tools that allow him to get back in the game when he's in such a deficit.
Yeah, he can just make it happen. He can just make it work. Never count him out.
Okay. Yeah, I love the like switch that we see from Raven King, where he's like being super aggressive, has a lot of this pressure, throwing out a lot of aerials on a Suspect shield, but then he just like chooses to disengage, using a lot of like non-committal dashes, going back, using the side B at a distance, staying out of the burst range of Suspect.
Ooh, moving around each other's range, but that electric wave god fist up smash is going to take it. Wow. Yeah, I mean, as a Kazuya player, you've kind of got that power over everyone you play. You're just like, you can beat me up, you can throw me around, but it just doesn't matter. I can always get a true kill confirm on you and make it back at any percent. And that's the X factor that Kazuya brings to the table in this game and in this meta.
Yeah, using the electric as an anti-air is a really good way to make sure that Raven King is grounded a lot more, and Kazuya just really thrives in that environment too. He kind of struggles with when you're like poking at him a lot, which we see with the guns, but the guns is never going to kill Kazuya. So you need to find a way to get him off stage, and I think that Suspect was just doing a really good job of kind of becoming like a fort and staying on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, this man's a literal demon, so
Yeah.
like, I don't think guns really hurt him that much.
And then the reversal that we saw as well off stage from Suspect was really strong too to get him back in the game. You do have to be careful because like even though Kazuya is going to be very susceptible to getting edge guarded, he has so many tools off stage that are very strong to find stocks as well. So you have to always keep that in mind.
Yep, and Rage Drive is online here, and ooh, okay, amazing spot dodge from Raven King there.
Okay.
Ooh, goes for that edge guard again that he hit in game 1.
Oh wow.
Not dead from the Rage Drive though, not quite yet, but you need to cash in on that if you're Suspect.
Ooh, again, that
Wow.
movement is so clean.
That is so sick.
Okay.
Okay, making it back.
I like that, just double jumping onto the platform rather than trying to land on top of Kazuya.
Oh, misses the up B. That's not what you want here. That could have been a clean stock for Suspect.
Nice.
Back air gonna take it. Now a small lead, but this lead is nothing to the demon that Kazuya is.
Ooh, yeah, not able to shield grab that.
Oh my god.
That angle is so awful for like every character in the game.
That move looks like it like physically
Yeah.
hurts so bad. Okay.
Yeah, just a little too late to pull the trigger on that grab, but still really good pressure here from Raven King, using the dash attack to send off stage.
Yeah.
And the down air's been very strong this stock as well.
Raven King seems to be hesitating a little bit, and I think that it's okay because if you're not 100% sure you can get a follow-up, it's probably better to err on the side of caution because you can get electric.
Okay. Popping up above the platform there. Not going to take as much percent as we could have seen, but still, Suspect doing a really good job of racking up percent. Gets the
There.
down air into up air, but Kazuya is going to be heavy enough to tank that. Ooh.
F-Tilt barely missing. And now you've got a Rage Drive Kazuya on the stage with you.
Yeah.
Not going to be enough, but still, that's so much damage.
Yeah, I love these pokes with down air from Raven King. Down guns.
Ooh.
Oh.
Trades F-Tilt with electric, but that's a trade you want if you're Raven King.
Yeah, it seems like Kazuya is kind of struggling to land, but Raven King isn't overextending, trying to like catch the landing in the corner, just staying underneath that platform. Finds a kill with the side B
gonna
there
kill.
at 191.
Alrighty. Very akin to the last stock of this game, and we're going to see what Suspect can do to try to even this out.
Yeah, I like that. Just not trying to fight his way back onto the stage. Raven King just using those platforms, recognizing that it's going to be a large commitment for Kazuya to run up there and try to get you.
Ooh, I like the upbeat to bring Suspect back to the stage. Doesn't quite get a follow-up, but it still looked pretty cool.
And again, there, like you could have run up and tried to find that dash attack, but didn't want to take the chance at such a high percent because that up B out of shield is going to be so strong for Kazuya that you only want to go for punishes that you know you can hit.
Yeah, because if you just rip it, you could get electric, you get an upbeat, you could just take so much damage or potentially lose your stock. So I like the discipline that Raven King is showing here in some of those situations where you're like, yeah, he probably could have followed up, but if you didn't feel confident, it's probably better to not go for it.
Ooh, okay.
I like that. Fair.
Ah, the air dodge.
It's okay. He's alive.
Tether coming in clutch there, but this is so scary on the platform.
Living. Wow.
Still have Rage Drive though. Arson.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That was scary.
That was very scary. Yeah, Arson and normal Kazuya are like the same level of scary for me.
yeah. I miss when Arsene was like the scariest thing in the game.
Yeah, those are good times.
Those are good times.
It's like the end of Naruto where they just have to keep introducing stronger characters.
Yeah, where they're like low-key in a mech by the end of the series.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what this game has turned into. But it's just how it happens. But we were playing on plus his old Switch in the hotel.
Yeah.
His Switch 1. He just got a Switch 2. So he transferred
Okay.
all his data. And so we booted up the game, and it had no DLC.
Oh, no.
And everyone was like, these were different times.
Yeah.
These were much different times.
Everybody was complaining about like Fox and Palutena.
Yeah. Wolf, Pokemon Trader.
Oh yeah.
But much like Ultimate has evolved, this set has evolved into a Game 3 1-1 scenario.
Ooh. Banger transition.
Oh! Arsene!
Oh, clutch Arsene. Okay. I love that turnaround with the back air there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Suspect waiting it. Oh!
No, just barely.
That Loki made me sad.
Okay. Yeah, just trying to poke on Suspect's shield here, trying to find an aerial to get a combo started. But Suspect are gonna get a nice 47% off of it instead.
Have you ever played Tekken?
No.
Yeah,
I've
it's
listened
a
to the
lot.
soundtrack more than people that have probably played Tekken, but
The soundtrack is fire.
it's so good.
So good.
I want to. I just struggle with all of the input stuff.
It's
I don't know
so
how to do
hard.
it.
It's just like so difficult. It is really fun, but it's very hard. But here
Yeah.
we go. Suspect showing us that he likes Tekken in Ultimate for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
going to lead to some
electric.
damage.
Ooh!
47.
47, and Arsene's online now.
60. This is looking like a tough mountain to climb for Joker here.
Yeah, you can just
Ugh.
hold shield in these situations now. Feeling very comfortable with the 2-stock lead, but
Wow.
nice find there from Raven King.
That looked so weird. It was like the final hit of up air
Yeah.
only.
Okay, nice coverage of yourself there from Suspect as too. Like in a lot of these situations where he's getting down gunned, he's throwing out that up air just to hit Raven King landing on top of him.
Okay, Raven King going for a little bit of extender there, but didn't quite get it.
Yeah.
That's going to be it. Okay, Suspect going up
Ooh.
2-1.
You see the dance moves there?
I did not. I picked up my water bottle. Was he doing the
He's
like
spinning. He's doing a waltz on the stage.
Okay, and we'll see if Raven King waltz himself back into a game 5.
Mm.
But it is going to be a tall mountain to climb. It's starting to get hot in here. Do you feel
Yeah,
hot?
that's what everybody was saying yesterday.
It was
They're like,
so
was
hot in here
burning up.
yesterday. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of people in here now.
Okay. Finding an electric here. Oh my gosh, it
Get
just
shield
keeps
out,
going.
but it doesn't matter. It's safe on shield, crazy safe.
Okay, now Raven King trying to find an edge guard. Gets
Ooh.
the one bullet in the gun.
Have to air dodge there to not get dragged down by the uppy. And just feeling each other out here in neutral. Going for a grab, not quite getting it. And Raven King's able to find a grab, get off stage here for Suspect.
Yeah, I like that. Trying to cover rolls in with the down air and then trying to wall out jumps with back air.
Ooh, meets the jump with a back air. Let's see what Suspect's recovery answer
Ooh.
is. Counter's gonna get Suspect very off stage, and back air's gonna close it out.
Yeah,
Amazing
we've
edge guard.
mostly seen the up B recoveries from Suspect, so that was a really nice call out there from Raven King with the counter on the side B too.
Yeah. I haven't seen him do that yet this set. Dude, that move looks so crazy
Yeah.
every time. Ooh, waits for the tech scenario. Ooh, you're off stage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, waits off the
Yeah.
down B.
Kazi is just able to fight his way onto stage so easily with a lot of these landing aerials.
Yeah, the aggressive options off of stage have been very
Wow.
good. Yeah, wow. I actually can't believe that killed.
Yeah.
Maybe not the most perfect DI there, but Raven
Okay.
King is still fighting back.
Yeah, I like these strings of up airs that we're seeing. Oh.
Oh, missing that back air, taking a little bit of damage for it.
Arsene is almost here, so Raven King's playing a little bit more patient, but runs in with that
Back air
dash
there.
attack. Yeah, finds the back air to send off stage. Oh, okay, nice.
Wow, it's actually stage spike. Suspect was not ready for it. And now we're at a one-stock game here.
Okay, I like that. Turning around with the up tilt, trying to catch Suspect, running back towards center stage.
Raven King's got a little bit of Arsene left here to work with.
Ooh,
down
there's
there.
the ledge trap.
No! The second part of down air didn't connect. Only the first part on the second down air. Only the first part of the second down air connected.
So crazy because Raven King's been so patient and playing very safe the whole time. So for him to go for like that crazy aggressive ledge trump into the double down air was such a good mix-up, and it really sucks that it did not work out.
That sucks. You know, you got to respect it, though. Put it all on the line.
Yeah.
It really sucks because the second down air did connect, but the second hit just didn't find its mark. That's so unfortunate. And Suspect's going to move on 3-1. Really cannot be mad at the attempt there. Just absolutely an insane option to go there.
Yeah,
Ledge trump double down air. It's just baller.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely unfortunate, but Raven King still does have losers, so still hoping for the best for him down there. But Suspect is going to be moving on. I'm going to check the bracket real quick to see what we got going on the mainstream. Yeah, so Wolfie Winter Shorts is playing right now in losers.
Looks like we have Uno and Dany.
Ooh, okay. Which Uno plays Wolf as well, right? So I think that matchup experience might
Oh,
be a
maybe
little
this
helpful
is
here.
not Uno Dany. That's a Game & Watch.
I think Uno also does play Game & Watch.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I've seen Uno's Wolf at an Indiana regional. I forget what tournament it was, but I was very impressed with their Wolf.
Okay. Karu over TM4 3-0, so Fair Play and Karu are going to be playing in winners semifinals, and then Soul is going to be playing the winner of the Dany Uno set. Cal over Eclipse 3-2, so that's going to be Pokemon Trainer over Falco.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Doorstop, Grease Almighty and losers playing currently. TM4 versus Cal in losers right now.
Let's go TM4.
And then it looks like we're going to have Atata versus someone. Let me look. Atata versus Troy. Okay, so this is going to be Ness versus K-Rool, which I think Atata played against Wes yesterday, which is another K-Rool that's here. So
I did see
the K-Rool gauntlet.
I was watching Troy and Dany play doubles.
Yeah.
And I saw this. I saw Troy take 5 stocks and still had 3 stocks left.
Bro. At that point, it's like you're stock tanking and also stock taking. Like, what is Dany doing?
It was genuinely insane. I was like in awe. I was like, this man is fighting.
K-Rool is busted at doubles.
He's so good at doubles. I think he's really good at
Yeah.
doubles. He just can like, he like sometimes he can get smothered, but like, if you find your footing and you have a good support as your teammate, you can just like wreck. You can just wreck with K-Rool. I think K-Rool's so. I just like K-Rool.
I think he's silly. I don't like playing against him because I'm just a bot, so I really struggle with the crown.
I kind of don't like playing against him either. I just get hit by everything.
Because I rate characters on like how fun are they for me to play, for me to play against, and how fun they are to watch. And I think K-Rool's super fun to watch, but please never put him in my bracket path. I will always lose.
This is gonna be a fun one to watch. I mean, Atata, you know, it goes without saying, truly a Ness prodigy here, and I would love to see how Troy can stack up. I haven't been able to see much of Troy's singles performance at this tournament, so we'll see how the Croc can do against Ness.
But making it to winners quarters finals and a super stacked tournament is just an accomplishment in itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the biggest thing that I was seeing in the West set with Atata is that like as soon as you get hit off stage, it's a problem. Yeah, but still finds the stock on Troy in the process as well, but it's just very hard for Ness to make it back to the ledge. So if we just see like anything that hits Atata off stage, it's going to be very hard for him. But I think as far as neutral, he's going to be able to find a lot of combo openers and rack up percent very quickly. It's just, you can't get reversaled, and that can be very hard against a character like K-Rool, especially with having like the Nair being such a strong option for him as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, even in that situation, like you find the fair, but it just doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Tried to go for an up smash there on the plat. Doesn't quite get it, but Oh, wow.
Okay.
Reflects the crown, and it did a lot of damage. All of a sudden, Atata looking real comfy. Crown disrupting PK Thunder there for a second.
Okay, yep.
Ooh,
Nice
yeah.
combo into the up air. Really good stuff there from Atata to find that stock. Still sitting at 90% though. Having to contest against this fair from K-Rool can be very hard too. Ness usually wins air-to-air trades, but against K-Rool it's hard because he has that armor too.
Yeah, it's just, it seems like pretty difficult to approach with your aerials against K-Rool at times just because he has such solid hitboxes.
You have to keep your combos really tight. We're seeing that so far from Atata, but
Yeah.
just one misstep here. Really good stuff from Atata to always tech out too, because K-Rool is not going to have the speed to find you. Whereas
Yeah.
if you tech in place, you do have to worry about kill options like the dash attack,
Or the down smash.
or the down
Yeah.
smash, or the up smash, or
Yeah,
whatever.
Whatever he wants to do.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, living. K-Rool is very heavy. Ooh, I like the idea there.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. It's so creative. Just such a creative way. Never in a million years would I ever think of a setup like that.
No, like run off stage PK fire towards the ledge.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
double jump up air. Gonna take it at that percent. That is a dead K-Rool.
Which I do think that Troy was very smart in his recovery and trying to like hug the ledge as much as possible, but that PK fire hitbox just hits in the perfect spot
Yeah.
to still be able to find a follow-up.
There's only so much you can do with K-Rool's up B, you know? And someone popped off crazy. Not sure who it was, but happy for them.
I think it was fair popping off for someone because he's
Oh.
walking away from the setup with a giant grin on his face. So
Nice.
I'm sure we'll find out soon. Oh, no, it's Dr. Curb.
Let's go, Dr. Curb. All right, getting into this now.
Let's see who Dr. Curb just popped off on real quick. Okay, Smashville. I think this is a good stage for both characters.
Yeah, me too.
I think this is a really strong stage for Ness.
Oh, doing it again.
Oh my
Wow, doing
gosh.
down air this time. That is brutal. I feel so bad. I just realized we're so close to that.
Yeah, I do feel bad because Troy's not wearing headphones. Hey, it's MedSec coaching. You have the option to take your headphones off too, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. All right, back throw here.
Okay.
Slaps the shit out of him. That's crazy.
It's a nice punish on the re-grab. Tries to find a down air of his own as well. And now this is like the type of situation where Atata's going to struggle, but still makes it back to the ledge there. Really good patience off stage, just not panicking. And walling out with the back air, trying to stop Troy from getting back to center stage. Nice tech chase with the nair as well. Okay.
The blunderbuss didn't quite do what he wanted to there. He kind of wanted.
He used like the tail of the PK Thunder. That was super smart to just like hit him out of it.
Ooh, room for a back air there. It's looking like so hard. Atata's making it look so difficult to touch him.
Yeah.
Like, Troy just can't seem to find his footing and get in right now.
Okay, nice use of the crown armor to avoid being in the hit stun of the PK Fire, which is such a strong position for Atata as we saw in game 1.
I like the use of K-Rool up air there. Up there, going to take it. Yeah. Wow, that platform helps a lot. But I liked Troy's use of up air to recover earlier. Very interesting. Really getting the most out of this kit. Ooh, right back at you. Yeah, that's gonna take it at that percent. Atata looking very confident right now.
Ah!
Dude, he slams you into the floor on that throw.
It's so scary whenever you commit to that double jump above the ledge too, because just like one nair sends you back off stage. Now you no longer have a double jump. You have to use the up B. Oh!
Get a tech?
Okay.
No. Is that a red line? I actually couldn't tell. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
All right. A quick going up 2-0 for Atata. Looking into the camera for him a second, kind of making me nervous.
He's trying to riz you up through the camera.
Like, that was like, hey, yo, whoa, chill. I'm at work, hey. Let's see. Okay, getting into game 3 here. I have to admit something. I really, really love watching Ness. Like,
Really?
especially a Ness like Atata, who's very aggressive, knows some very insane setups. I like it. I don't know what it is. I just think Ness is just classic Smash Brothers character.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that
obviously.
makes sense.
Obviously, because he's been around for so long that, I don't know. He's just, I don't think he's like particularly cool or anything. I just think he has such a high ceiling to be cool.
Yeah.
And Atata definitely shows that off, in my opinion.
I'm pickier. I like the way that Atata specifically plays Ness, but a lot of the time, if you're just like flow charting a lot, it can be kind of like not as interesting. But the way that Atata plays specifically, the way that he's like using a lot of his ambiguous movement, using the like just the bat to hit back the crown, stuff like that, where it's like matchup awareness, I think is very interesting.
Yeah, you're spitting. That might actually be a better way of what I was trying to say. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't actually like Ness that much.
You just like Atata?
Yeah, I think actually, you know what? I think I just like Atata. I think I'm just a big Atata fan. Okay, sorry, bias is on the table. But yeah, Atata is kind of just going crazy here.
Oh my gosh, going super deep for that back air too.
Yeah, because if you're able to get in front of the propeller, it's not really that much of a threat. I've been seeing a lot of people do that to the plethora of K-rolls here this weekend.
Just like the last hit of that Magnet gonna allow him to get that back throw. I like that, just not wanting to overcommit off stage.
Oh, wow, okay. I guess that's one way to get over that yo-yo. And secure kill on the way up, too.
Recess is over. Put the yo-yo away.
Oh, my
Ooh.
gosh. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, his ability to find the follow-ups on the PK Thunder tail as well is just really strong.
Yeah, very consistent with it. I don't actually know if that's, like, hard to do or anything, but it's very consistent. Air dodge there.
Wow, yeah.
Down air just going to take it. That slight, whatchamacallit? I don't even know what I was going to say. What is it called when like a hitbox is destroy? A slight destroy in the
Destroy.
dare, able
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go under and say, God.
Sorry, I would help you, but I'm like, I don't know.
You're like, what is he talking about? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I like that just going for the down air instead too, because I think in a lot of those situations he was like setting up, either going off stage with the fair or setting up for the down smash, but the down smash isn't going to kill at that percent. The down air definitely will, so
Yeah.
really good stuff to Atata.
Looked like another day in the office for Atata for sure.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that's a matchup Ness really struggles with. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like K-Rool has some tools for it, but
Seeing if they're still going over there.
Dany Uno's still on there. And it looks like Dany just won? Yeah. Well, they both play Wolf.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Dany.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so just some updates from losers for you guys. Dr. Curb 3-1 over UKIT, which I think prompted that pop-off that we heard earlier.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Doorstop 3-0 over Grease Almighty.
Oh,
TM4
wow.
and Cal are still playing. Fair and Karu, I think, are going to be up next on this stream.
Okay, nice.
So that's
Oh,
gonna
Raven
be,
King and Worry playing.
Dang, that stinks.
Yeah.
We hate to see I don't know that they're homies, but they're both homies with me. We hate to see a homie team kill.
They're also both homies with me. It's a homie team
we don't
kill.
like this.
I love Raven King. I love Sam Worry so much.
Sam Murray is the GOAT.
He's such a sweetie pie.
Yeah.
We roomed together last year at this
Really?
tournament. Yeah. And that was the first time I'd ever met Worry.
Yeah.
They came to the Dead Zone in Indy with Theed, and then we all drove up together, got a hotel room, and then me and Worry had a Game 5 set here, too.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we're reading ad reads soon. Okay,
Oh, okay.
cool. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have just said that out loud. But here they come.
Just to give you guys a heads up. You can take the first one.
Okay, I'm pulling up the scripts. No, I'm not. I'm reading this. This is off Dome.
You're just prepping.
All right, Collision 2025 is back, bigger and better than ever. The Tri-State region's premier event returns on August 22nd, 24th at the Meadowlands Expo Center in Secaucus, New Jersey. We are going to have a bunch of people here, such as Hungrybox, Spargo, J-Mook, Leo, Moki, Everybody's going to be here. Apparently, Light, Aklo, Tweak. I thought Tweak was gone. Kodorin, Sonics. So many people are coming to this event. You can sign up start.gg/collision. Go give Collision some love. That event sounds absolutely insane. And you can get your discounted hotel rate as well now if you lock in. So, yeah, check out Collision 2025.
And we also want to give a shout out to Collision Series. Collision Series LLC is a premier organizer in the competitive FGC gaming landscape, specializing in Super Smash Bros. Tournaments that draw global talent. Whether it's production or event management, their goal is always to foster a community that has both a casual vibe and a competitive spirit across all levels of play. So give them a follow on all their social media platforms, and thank you so much for tuning into this event. They are running the main stream currently, so thank you so much for streaming this for us and getting our event out there. GOAT organization for sure.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much, Collision. And then coming up next, we have Wild Clash 2025. You're not going to want to miss this huge Indiana Smash event on August 2nd. It's going to have a $700 pop bonus. It's going to have Ultimate, Melee, Rivals 2. Leon is coming back to Indiana to try to get his run back. It's going to have an all-day ladder. Only $25 venue fee till late July. So if you guys want to show up to Marion, Indiana, and come to Wild Clash, please sign up soon at start.gg/IWU Wild Clash. We'll see you guys there in Marion.
And we also have Code Crimson going on in Birmingham, Alabama on September 27th, 2025. So Alabama's main event, Code Crimson, is back with another installment taking place at the UAB in downtown Birmingham. It's back and better than ever with players like Jazzo, Omega, Dany, Anarchy, Atomic, and more coming to the heartland of the South. Sign up at start.gg Code Crimson and use the code THEWORKS for $10 off your registration this weekend.
Yeah! Code Crimson. That's really cool that they have a Works discount tag.
Yeah.
I really like that. Wow. I actually really want to go to this event. Dash Dance in Illinois. They have, not only is it a Smash Bros. Melee Rivals tournament, this is a rhythm game tournament.
I love that.
So cool. Dash Dance, such an insane name for a rhythm game and Smash Brothers tournament. I'm so hyped. I gotta tell the homie Drake about this because he is a DDR fiend, and you guys should all sign up and try to make it. Great Wolf Lodge in Gurnee, Illinois. That place is awesome. I actually think I'm really going to go to this event.
Yeah,
I
love the
DDR.
graphic too. It's so clean.
It's so nice. Yeah, I really, really want to go to this. I play a lot of DDR with my friend Drake in Indianapolis. He bought one of those like big metal pads.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so much fun. But yeah, we've got Honeypot 7.
And it's back in the heart of the Midwest. It's a big venue with the 2-day event at a massive 273,000 square foot sports complex. And the main games are going to be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Melee, Rivals 2, and they'll have Collegiate Crew Battle, Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, Guilty Gear Strive, and a full entertainment center with arcade, bowling, laser tag, escape rooms, and VR. It's going to be taking place on September 19th and 20th this year in Iowa. So definitely check that out. So many games. So definitely register at start.gg/honeypot7. Hope to see you there.
Hell yeah, Quad Cities, Iowa. That's like 4 times the cities of a normal city. Pressure Point 2025. They're going to have Smash Ultimate singles, doubles, randoms? Wow, and a beginner, looks like a beginner bracket as well. There's going to be a lot of other fighting games here as well. Only $69 per night. Hotel rooms. That's actually really
Mad cheap,
affordable.
yeah.
And 15 points away from becoming C tier. That's super sick. And you can use code WORKS to get a discount off of registration. It's 15 minutes from the Michigan border, so not too far. Definitely a perfect carpool from Midwest players. So check out Pressure Point 2025. Make sure to get your discount code and sign up at start.gg/pressure.
And then also check out the workshop, Odyssey Esports.shop. They have all of this cool merch for this event. I love it so much. It's giving like great Gatsby. So definitely go grab your t-shirts before the weekend so that you can help support Odyssey Esports that is putting on this event and doing such a great job too. Shout outs to Scrubbed Out, shout outs to production, just really good stuff this weekend. And we want to give them as much support as possible by wearing their super cool merch.
Yeah, this merch, that's a good point. This kind of looked great Gatsby.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fun Guy. Fun Guy made all of the merch designs and also made the layout we're looking at right now.
It's so clean.
And it's very clean. Fun Guy does a lot of work here in Fort Wayne for a lot of their streams and merch for the Odyssey events. And really, really, really good work from Fun Guy. Shout out to Fun Guy.
I love the white t-shirt on
I do too.
on the right.
I honestly like all of them. I like the gold and black as well, but even the white and black one is still super, super clean. I wonder if I can... obviously, we can buy them from the website. I wonder if I can buy one here.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
That would be super clutch.
But yeah, I think we're about to start our set here with Fair and Karu.
I feel bad. They were definitely just sitting here watching us do ad reads
Yeah.
the whole time. They're like, can you please hurry up?
I saw a few wondering eyes looking in our direction. But yeah, getting right into it. I haven't seen much of Karu play this weekend, but I know that they've been having quite a run.
They, both of these players teamed at cost together.
Oh, really?
Which was like projectile hell to play against. There's so much going on.
Oh no!
Yeah,
too
not going to be able to make
low.
it back there.
That is unfortunate. What you want to see from Fair here, immediately just punching Richter in the face.
Just trying to trade stocks, getting so much damage to start, but now Karu making their way back to center stage, using a lot of these projectiles to shut down the different lanes that Fair is trying to approach.
One thing I will say about Fair Play, this is a fighter Banjo.
Yeah.
Like, Fair Play really, really likes to fight.
For sure.
A lot of Banjos, you know, they'll run away, shoot you with the eggs. Fair Play's in your face trying to kill you.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of looking like Karu is the same.
The Cross is doing a really good job of shutting down the Wonder Wing. Fair finally able to find one there to send Karu off stage, and the recovery from Richter's not going to be the strongest, but just being able to make it back in that situation, very good stuff from Karu.
Yeah, I really like the edge guard attempt, but Karu able to make it back.
Because the edge guarding from Fair is going to be really strong on Banjo, just having all of those different projectiles that you can throw out, having the very like high recovery with the up B as well, and then just having the multiple jumps is going to make it easy to like run out there and just poke Karu and make it so he can't recover. But just being able to keep composed in that moment was really strong there.
Karu is from Chicago, correct? Or am I
Florida, I think.
Oh, Florida. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Oh, SFL. That's probably South Florida.
Yeah.
My fault. But I know Fair Play is Tennessee.
Michigan.
What?
Was Kentucky, goes to school in Michigan.
Dude, I don't know shit.
I got you. I got all the hot
Thank you.
goss.
But every time I see Fair Play at an event, it just seems like they've leveled up.
Yeah.
Every time I see them, they just get better and better and better. Doing stuff with Banjo that I really respect and find very interesting. But trying to get this stock off of Karu here, we'll see how they can get in. But Karu really, really putting up a giant wall of defense here with their projectiles.
I think it's so funny when he grabs Kazooie and just like has her as a gun.
Just holding her. Okay, that long whip gonna hit him after the Wonder Wing. And wow.
Yeah, the recovery options are really helpful for Fair to get back out of these ledge traps, because that's something that Richter's just really strong for, just being able to throw that holy water there over and over. But I feel like Fair has been able to make it back onto stage minus the first stock that we saw.
Yeah.
That was essentially a 0 to death.
Down smash gonna get Fair on the other side of the stage. Weak Wonder Wing. And now I don't think there's any Wonder Wings left. I think he's fully out.
Oh, that was so smart!
Off the top.
That was so smart. Just like cancels the jump on it to hit the down smash.
And I saw Fair Play say run it back. I really like that Richter victory screen. That one's a classic.
Yeah, the hey man. Peace sign.
And yeah, we are going to run it straight back to PS2. Karu up 1-0. You know, for two projectile-heavy characters, pretty high octane. I can't lie. I was expecting a little bit more camping. Richter's one of those characters that you don't see too often, but there's pretty strong representatives around
Yeah.
nowadays.
Like, you don't really play the character if you're bad with him, because
Yeah.
you're not going to make it very far in bracket.
Exactly. The Richters you do see are pretty cracked.
Yeah.
Like Karu here is having an excellent showing.
Yeah, like the ledge trapping here is just very strong. Nice use of the platform to get out of that situation there from Fair. Finds an opening with the egg grenade. Yeah, and that's like the main opening that we're seeing from Fair, is just being able to hold that, cook it, and then throw it at Karu.
Yeah.
Either for shield pressure to make it so that you're locked in shield, you can't be throwing out these projectiles, or to try to find a follow-up.
Ooh, jumping right over the Wonder Ring there.
And I like the way that Fair is waiting to use the Wonder Wing until Karu is already trapped in like the end leg of throwing something.
Yeah.
Like jumps over the cross and then uses the Wonder Wing, whereas we were seeing the Wonder Wing was getting interrupted by the cross in the first game.
Ooh, what the? Playing ping pong on
It's like the
Fairplay's
same
head.
thing that I was talking about with Duck Hunt, where it's like there's so many elements going on
Yeah.
that you have to be paying attention to, like, okay, I can't just dodge this one thing, because a lot of the time, like, that one thing is leading into something else that leads to a stock, so you have to really pay attention to all of the moving elements.
Fairplay seems to be missing out on a lot of these key grabs, just not super familiar on when they can grab Karu in their end lag. I've been seeing Karu getting a lot of spot dodges, but using Kazooie to just smash into another living being is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that first stock.
She better be getting some nice wages.
I'm saying, I feel so bad for her. She's just a nice little bird, dude. She don't deserve to just be used as a
Workers'
weapon.
comp or something, man.
Yeah, she better have some fire insurance. Well, let's see.
Throw to send off stage. Now tries to set up with the axe. And again, the cross going to interrupt that Wonder Wing, making it a lot harder to recover at a horizontal angle. Yeah, that was just such a strong ledge trap there from Karu. Really good stuff to find that that first stock off of Fair. And I feel like this game has been significantly slower too.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. Falling up air into up air.
I love the use of like throwing the cross and then getting like underneath it in a way, so it's another element that's trying to cover the landing from Fair.
Ooh, meeting the down air with a Wonder Wing. Okay, gonna have to air dodge. Should be able to get there. Yeah, that's gonna take it. Yeah, I would like to see some more edge guarding scenarios for Fair Play, but it's just looking very difficult to get Karu off stage. Ooh. Down there, you don't see that too often.
Down air from both players,
Yeah.
so I think that's a really good first option. Yeah, and just was not able to make it back in that scenario.
I guess didn't have a jump. I didn't see if they missed it or when they used it. Oh, Banjo. Banjo's a cutie guy. He's just a little cutie guy. But
He scares me. He's given FNAF.
yeah, he's possessed.
His eyes are a little too big for me.
I think he's cute. I like him. I've never played Banjo, but I think he's so silly and
Haven't either.
funny.
Yeah.
But he is definitely FNAF coded,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
He fits right in. He's got a banjo and everything.
True, true. He would fit right in at Freddy's. Here we go. Into game 3. Switching to Simon. Literally, I don't think there's any gameplay difference at all.
I think there's like one or two, but I'm not gonna even try because chat will roast me alive. I think the holy water has a difference. I'm not quite sure what it is.
Color.
What?
Color.
The color? Yeah. Very astute observation. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know if you noticed it, but yeah, just throwing it out there.
I'm actually colorblind, so I didn't notice.
You know what's funny is that I am colorblind.
Really?
I'm red-green colorblind.
Okay.
Yeah. But I can still notice that one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Going right back into it. They're just throwing stuff at each other and like hitting each other sometimes.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I think the
type shit.
platforms were very helpful for Fair recovering back towards stage and getting out of a lot of those ledge traps. So I think going for town, I imagine that Fair probably banned FD. So this is like a next best thing.
Yeah. FD 1.5 maybe. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about town. If you can't go FD, you kind of just have to go town. It's FD for like a decent part of its transformation.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, not quite killing. So highest blast zones.
Okay, nice find on the back air there as well. That cross not going to find the Wonder Wing. And we're seeing a lot of this down smash, but it's just never really working out for Karu.
Back throw taking it.
Okay, tries to throw the grenade down, but Fair ready to catch it too. Holding shield until it explodes. Yeah, the multiple jumps just make it a lot easier for Banjo to navigate around the axe throw. And I like that there from Karu, just throwing out the Fair to stop the startup of the Wonder Wing. Tries to find that up air too, but just not able to find it just yet. An opportunity there for Fair that was really smart to hide underneath the platform, waiting for the burst option of the down air from Karu, but Karu finally finds that back air on Fair's first stock. 66%, now 78,
Wow.
106 with the Wonder Wing too.
Yeah, doesn't get the, tries to Fair to snap the ledge, but doesn't quite get in range.
And I think the Fair might have been even body blocking there as well.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot you could body block that. Able to get a, ooh, able to escape with the Wonder Wing. I'm not sure if that's the direction they really wanted to go, but it worked out anyways.
Okay, I like that there, using the back air to get through the grenade and also hit Fair. Oh yeah, just still in the lag there from the Holy Water, not able to actually get the hitbox out.
Oh!
It hurts so bad when he hits that.
Okay. Fair. Trying to get in here. Banjo wishes that forward air was like Doc's Fair.
Yeah.
It's very similar, just not as strong. But it does pack a punch, literally. I love the sound effect on the forward air.
Yeah,
It's
the
so
bass
meaty.
boost on it.
It's so meaty. Trying to Wonder Wing, but gets interrupted. That down smash, that covers so many options there on ledge.
It's just never really sending in the direction that Karu needs.
Back air, not quite, but pretty damn
Just
close.
the double jump, yeah, so
Nair.
just dropping out
Yeah.
there with the Nair is gonna...
Still alive, but I don't think he can
Yeah.
come back. That's so tough. That's so tough to see in a game where a lot of characters without a jump are like usually going to be able to get back to ledge.
Yeah.
That's so tough to see.
Yeah, and even if you're like not going out there specifically to body block, you just have to throw out another Fair and then you're too low to recover anyway.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Fair going up 2-1. Looking pretty confident in that game 3. Let's see what's going to happen.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's see, and
Oh!
actually going to split the bracket for a second.
Steven Minecraft.
We're seeing a switch.
Okay, on FD as well, so I guess Fair did not ban FD.
Yep,
Great.
here we
Yeah,
go.
this is going to be like a completely different play style. Being able to use the blocks to set up so that you can mine and not have to worry about that grenade. But I think we're not going to have like the cross to shut down the Wonder Wing anymore. You might be able to use like a minecart instead to try to use like a command grab to grab him. But
We will see. Steven just
you'll have a much
absolute-
easier time recovering.
absolutely.
Neutral's going to be like a completely different game though.
It kind of feels like maybe Karu was a bit tired of getting gimped there towards the end of that set. And it's something that I really like to see from Fair. But it looks like Karu's feeling decently comfortable here with the Steve pick. And Wonder Wing not quite going to take it yet, but still close stock battle here.
Okay, I like that up air there from Karu to cover himself getting back to the ledge. Barely dodging that Wonder Wing. Dash attack gonna pop up in the air, but not gonna find the stock just yet. And yeah, just being able to stall there for 1 second with that the block is super helpful for recoveries.
I think, are we going to see? Okay, goes for the grab, doesn't quite get it there. Up throw is definitely going to take it here. And I wonder if Karu's going to wait to use their diamonds.
Okay.
Ooh, their tools are broken. Still racking up the damage, however. Yeah, Fair's going to take it, but got a 50% lead here for Karu. Yeah, waited for the next stock to use the diamonds. Isn't this stage like really good for Steve's mining? FD?
Yes, question mark.
Question mark.
I know I have a Word doc on it somewhere, but I
Gotcha.
do not remember.
Okay, there we go.
It's looking like mostly stone. Yeah, just being able to like set up those blocks there at center stage too just makes it a lot harder for Fair to get back to center stage. But now you have to deal with like this ledge trap. We're seeing a lot of the landing Fair from Fair as well,
Yeah.
which is a great way to like cover jumps, but also the way that he's spacing it makes it so that it covers like the roll in as well.
Yeah. And that Fair from SFL, not SFL, from Karu. Wow, pairing the own grenade, that's some real discipline timing there.
Jumping over there from Fair as well, and then finding that back air. Finds the Wonder Wing 2, barely holding on to this stock.
Back air gonna take it.
Yeah.
Shouts Kozui.
The aggression from Fair off stage is just really, really strong. I mean, even though we saw a complete character swap, still just very comfortable jumping out there with that back air.
Gets back on the
my
cart and
gosh.
picks up the F smash. Wow, actually taking that card for a ride. It's crazy.
Yeah, just dancing around Karu's shield, but Karu's still going to be able to find the up tilt there for some nice percent.
Forward air. Oh, wow. Goes for a cheeky Wonder Wing. Doesn't quite get it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, chilling. Okay, they're chilling. It looked a lot scarier than it was. Punishes the
sense.
Wonder Wing with a forward smash.
Oh no, and now using the iron to build those walls too. They're going to be a lot stronger, but that's definitely not what you want to see. But look how much iron Karu has.
Yeah, a ton of it.
And once you're getting towards these higher percents, the minecart's going to be a really strong option, and also the down air with the anvil. But the Wonder Wing
Ooh, yeah.
clutching that out for Fair 3-1 and
Yeah.
going to be proceeding into top 8 on winner's side. Really good stuff to
Nice.
Fair.
Yeah, Fair's playing incredibly well today. And yesterday as well. But yeah, that's going to be 3-1 for Fair.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as Fair Play. Banjo and
So,
Kazooie.
what else do we got going on?
Let's check Bracky. Wildz 3-2 over Skits. Plus and Wolfie. Plus over Wes. Plus and Wolfie up next on mainstream.
Okay.
Oh no, Plus and Wolfie. Plus and Wolfie up next here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Worry versus the winner of Troy and Sigma Bean.
Okay. Okay.
And Atata and Suspect are going to be on mainstream. Wild's 3-2 over Skits. That just ended, I think.
Yeah. And then Dany Soul will be on Collision.
Okay. And
Cal
then
Doorstop will be
here.
here.
And
Dr.
Dr.
Curb
Curb
Uno.
Uno. Okay.
Gotcha.
Lots of bangers lined up.
Yeah, it's been a pretty high octane tournament, to be honest with you. I can't lie though, I'm so excited to go home and sleep in my bed.
Yeah. I get that, girl.
Day 2, I'm always just so gassed. I'm just like,
yeah.
day 1, I come here, I have so much energy, and I'm so just like ready for everything. Then when I get back to the hotel on night 1, I'm just like, everyone's like, dude, you want to go to the bar? You want to go drink? You want to go have fun? I'm like,
No, man. I would have sleep.
I want to lay in the bed, bro.
This is technically my day 1 because I wasn't here yesterday. But
oh, yeah.
I ran out of Adderall, and I was at a wedding. It's starting at 3, and the pharmacy closed at 6. So I wasn't able to pick it up. So I'm just like cranking out energy drinks. Like
shit.
it's
You gotta get the
basically
caffeine.
same thing.
Yeah, I got to replace it with something.
Yeah. So we're hanging in there.
I also ran out of my ADHD medicine this weekend as well. So I've been raw dogging
We're
it.
struggling.
I've been raw dogging it.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I
been
said.
hard. It's been hard. Yeah, I called the pharmacy before I left for Fort Wayne, and they were like, yeah, we can get your refill. And I'm like, hell yeah. And then I go over there, and they're like, oh, we can't get it. And I'm like,
Bruh,
all right, whatever.
you're liars.
I'll get it back on Monday.
Yeah.
And we get Doorstop sitting down. Shout out to
Oh
Doorstop.
my gosh, shout out to Doorstop.
Doorstop versus, I recognize this person. They played her on
Cal.
here earlier.
Cal.
This is Cal?
Cal.
Okay.
Pokemon trainer. So likely ZSS Pokemon trainer.
Yeah. Doorstop not going to play the Ditto?
No.
No.
Maybe. But I think that ZSS has a lot of ways to bully Pokemon trainer, and
Yeah.
if you have been bullied as Pokemon trainer, you know all of those ways. So I think it's better to play ZSS in that.
To be fair, I haven't seen Doorstop play PT in a while. So.
Yeah, I think he does it in very specific matchups, but I think he's been mostly doing ZSS.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Though PT is very cool in swag, so I think this will be a very cool set regardless.
I do love PT. I just like
Yeah.
Pokemon. Squirtle's my favorite Pokemon.
Really?
He's so cute. Squirtle, and I really like that Gen 5 Pokemon Scrafty.
Yeah.
He's got like the
Oh.
yeah. he's got like his like he's like a lizard where his skin is like also his like baggy jeans.
Yeah.
Just such a weird design. I love him.
Yeah. I like Garchomp and I like Zigzagoon.
Dude, Garchomp is so cool.
He's so cool.
I have such a soft spot for Gen 4.
Yeah.
That's like one of the
That's what I grew up playing.
yeah, me too. It's
Yeah.
like one of the first gens where I was like conscious enough to like fully
Yeah.
digest everything in the game. I have such a soft spot for that gen.
Yeah.
Garchomp Zigzagoon's a good one.
I like Joltik a lot. Like Espeon.
Joltik's cute. Espeon's cute.
I don't know. I have a whole list. I'm basic. I really like Charizard. I think he's really cool.
Charizard's goated.
Yeah,
He's-
shiny Charizard. Come on.
Yeah, Shiny Charizard is like a really, really good color palette for Charizard.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play the new game?
Maybe.
$70 is crazy.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, I want to, but
$70
also that's
for a
money,
modern
bro.
Game Freak game
Yeah.
that's gonna like probably run not that good.
I haven't even like got around to thinking about buying a Switch 2.
I got one. I'm a shill. I got one. I had to.
Yeah.
And I'm already tired of the new Mario Kart. I'll be completely
Really?
honest. Yeah. It's a
I'm
lot.
just mad they got rid of Cat Peach, bro. That was my
Dude,
main.
they got. Okay. I'm lame. I played Link in that game. In 8.
That's not lame.
I thought he was so cool. I thought it was so cool that he's in that game.
Yeah, it's sick.
But
They need to put Samus in a Mario Kart game.
here we go. We're
And
getting
then I'll
right
buy
into
the
game one.
Switch 2 Nintendo.
Dude, Samus in like her ship as a car.
Yeah,
That'd be so
that'd be
sick. All right, game one here. Doorstop immediately going for a grab. I like it.
I think the big thing for ZSS is that she's going to be really strong in like ledge trap situations. Squirtle and all of the Pokemon really struggle with getting off of the ledge. The biggest thing
Yeah.
is that Squirtle is very strong grounded, and ZSS doesn't have a lot of like great out of shield punishes. So if you're just like bullying her with a lot of your fast movement on the ground, that can be really beneficial. But when you are at the ledge as Pokemon trainer, it can be very hard. And Doorstop showcasing that here. Really nice switch there from Cal. But now you're at 120% on the lightest Pokemon, and it's
Yeah.
going to cost you with that side B.
Side B's going to take it. Yeah, Doorstop looking very, very commanding. Immediately just doing everything that you were just talking about.
Thanks,
like,
Steve.
on cue. But yeah, I like in my head when I think of Squirtle and ZSS in neutral, I'm like, Squirtle probably does pretty decent in neutral because he's so
Yeah.
small. Probably get some good combos, but like you were saying, he's really struggling getting off of ledge.
Yeah, you have to kind of adapt your gameplay as ZSS. You can't be using a lot of the... ooh. Oh!
Saved him.
Oh!
And killed him again. Okay.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate there. Not what Doorstop was going for, but ZSS relies a lot. Oh, she might be dead if you just like, yep. Okay, he
Okay,
tried
right.
for it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
that attempt. If you miss those flip jumps or flip kicks, you have a lot of momentum on it, and she doesn't have a ton of resources to get back. So I like that there from Cal recognizing that. Just Doorstop was ready to pull the trigger on the up B and get back to stage. You can't really use Zaire as much as ZSS because Squirtle's so low that he can just like run right underneath it. Nice call out there from Doorstop with the down smash though.
But yeah,
Um,
ZSS really, really capitalizing on ledge.
Yeah.
Is what I'm seeing Doorstop get a lot of mileage here. They just like, can't get off safely.
Great combo there from Cal though. 58% off of that.
Yeah, that's the Squirtle factor.
Yeah, just getting like one grab at those lower percents is gonna be very beneficial for Cal. I like that patience there from Doorstop, waiting to see which way Cal was going to land and then finding the down tilt. I think down tilt's gonna see a lot of play, and like that F tilt, especially if you downward angle F tilt on ZSS, that'll be a great way to like stuff out approaches from the Squirtle.
Yeah. And yeah, landing and just getting back into a nice stage position is just looking so difficult. Yeah,
Playing
get back.
Ivy against ZSS seems really hard though. Like that's a nice call out there with the back air when she's landing with the Zaire, and I like that they're covering the platform with the up air too. But in a lot of air-to-air situations where you're trying to fight against ZSS fair, I think she's gonna win that trade pretty often.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel like pretty suffocating for Ivysaur. Like immediately going back to Squirtle, but it's like you have to. But at this
Yeah.
percent, it's scary. It's
It
very
is.
scary.
No, I mean Squirtle can die to a lot of stuff. He's very light, very small. So switching to Ivy makes sense here. You just have to find like a good opening to lead into a nair that you can find a lot of percent. Love that use of the dash attack, kind of taking that same role that we see with the Squirtle of running underneath whatever ZSS is throwing out. But yeah, just a nice back air there from Doorstop, going to find that game one. But off stage, I think is strong for Cal if Cal is an advantage too. Just being able to like find different ways to gimp ZSS. If you can get a call out on like a flip jump too, I think Ivy up air is like a great way of doing that. If you just set up around that platform and just wait for Doorstop to do that flip jump, that can be a great way to catch him. But getting off of the ledge, girl, I don't know what you do.
You're gonna have to do some brainstorming to get off that ledge. I have no idea. It looks so tough, and Doorstop just looks really comfortable on ledge against this character. It makes a lot of sense because Doorstop has a lot of experience playing this character as well.
Okay. Yeah, good patience here from Cal, not wanting to like run up and throw out any moves, just knowing that Doorstop's going to be looking for that punish. Nice use of the jab there from Doorstop as well, going to be frame one, so a great way to cover yourself if you're landing on top of Squirtle's shield. Oh my gosh!
Dead already. That's crazy. That was like 20-second stock.
Yeah, Nair Flip Kick, just a really strong tool for ZSS at the ledge too, so that's like another point in her favor at the ledge game.
I love how they tried to like nerf that Nair a few times, and it's like still pretty good.
Yeah. It's definitely one of her strongest tools, especially as a landing aerial. Okay, and I like the timing that we're seeing on a lot of these aerials from Doorstop too, just waiting to the last possible second so that he can hit as low to the ground as possible. This is a potential ladder.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Only 30% on Doorstop currently. It hasn't even been a minute.
Yeah, it's just like a Squirtle thing where he can just die to anything. He's so light, and so in those situations, as soon as you see him like get that extension off of the platform, you're kind of just screwed.
Yeah. Ooh, I like the tether movement there from Doorstop.
I think Ivy's going to have like the strongest ledge traps with being able to use that back air, trying to find like down airs on an up B from ZSS as well. Nice. Yeah, and really good coverage of jumps too. That's the second stock that we've seen from Doorstop used by like the Ivy up air.
I think it's pretty funny. We're seeing like virtually zero Zard. Like none, and it makes so much sense. Like
he's just a big guy that's just going to be...
What is he going to do?
Yeah, he's just going to get beat.
He could be there, but I don't know if he's going to have much impact.
Yeah. Okay, like that roll in as soon as Cal saw that Doorstop was going for the down smash. Yeah, and just being able to use that flip jump to get around the PT at the ledge is super helpful. Gives Doorstop the stage control as well.
Far out there.
That was nice movement from Cal, though.
Oh, that was nice. That was a real nice setup. Using the fair to get them out of the berry into the down B combo. Very, very nice from Doorstop. 2-0. Doorstop looking very, very polished in this matchup. I think this is our last set, Emma.
Is it?
Yeah.
No!
I think this is. Sad to say. It's always a pleasure.
It is always a pleasure. I love casting with you.
I do too. It's been we've been around for a while.
Yeah, we're definitely like the old heads now.
We really are, but that's just how it is. Time passes, and sometimes things don't change. I will be here until I'm 50, probably.
I don't know that I can make the same promise, but
I'm exaggerating. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm definitely going to play another Smash game for sure.
For sure, yeah.
I'm going to grind the next Smash. But I definitely am getting a little old. But I don't care. I love this shit. I'm sorry. I'm not unapologetically. I love this shit. But, yeah, okay. Doorstop with a 50% lead here almost. And Cal fighting right back with this Squirtle.
Ooh, that grab was so clean. Yeah, nice call out there from Doorstop, just holding the charge on that down smash just a little bit longer, catching the jump from Cal, so that's going to be a nice stock lead here for Doorstop, and now you can see him kind of take a step back, using that platform a lot, trying to drop through with the Zair to find an opening, sending PT off stage, and now you're at the ledge again.
Yeah, I saw Cal burn the jump, but didn't really matter too much. Was able to tether right back to stage.
Yeah, and towards these mid percents, you can see that Doorstop's dropping through that platform with the Nair a lot. I wonder what he's going for.
he wants that turtle dead. Wow, the up B, but not actually coming out, getting hit right out of the startup.
We've seen that movement a lot from Doorstop too, where he like mixes it up and then goes for the down tilt. So that was a really nice parry there from Cal. Getting a better read on the movement that we're seeing.
Goes for a roll read with the down smash, doesn't quite get it.
Ooh, that was a nice attempt at a jab block there from Cal as well. Doorstop teching out. Okay,
Yeah.
trying to read the tech in there too.
Keeping Cal guessing.
Ah! She's so
Wow.
scary.
Able to sniff out it and get that down smash with the up B. A 3 stock to 1 lead here for Doorstop. Let's see.
Yeah. I agree with that. Just immediately switching to Squirtle. Nice spot dodge on the grab there from Cal as well.
Okay, gets the back air there off of the tech away. Cal still can't count Cal out. Still got a lot of fighting spirit left here in this game 3.
Do have to be worried about a stock lead here as well. We might see Doorstop go off with like a down air off stage, depending on which character. I don't think that he would try to go for it against Ivy, just because the being able to like vine whip to the stage makes it a lot easier to avoid any type of hitbox that he's going to throw out there. Nice use of the fall through up air from Ivy as well. So now you're on Squirtle, but you're at 50%. So this is still kill percent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Poor little guy.
Poor little Squirtle. He's too cute to die like that.
True.
But he probably will.
Just barely jumping over that down smash.
It's crazy because I think he is dead there if he gets down
Oh, yeah.
smashed. He's
Down
like
smash at the ledge at 74.
He's super dead. Poor Squirtle.
I like the use of the up B from Squirtle as well.
Ooh, grabbing the ledge all the way down there.
Up B is like a great way to call out jumps from ZSS. We're seeing her do a lot of landing aerials.
Goes for this air. Back air doesn't quite get it. Up B.
No way.
Wow, okay. Not quite enough,
Nice.
but we're getting there.
Okay, nice frame trap there. Now you're on Charizard. He has a lot of kill power here, so if we see like an F tilt, a back air. Oh,
Ooh.
nice tech too,
Yeah.
going towards center stage instead. After we're gonna
Oh
send
my
ZSS
God.
off stage, just trying to find like a. Ooh, yeah, that was such a clean movement there from Doorstop. Really good stuff to Cal in that last game though. Like it
For sure.
definitely felt like it was like a snowball that he was able to slow down a lot and find some nice catches. But Doorstop going to take that 3-0 and going to be moving on in our losers bracket. And yeah, really good stuff. Just very aware of like a lot of the setups that Pokemon Trainer is going to be going for. I think the tech chases are like the biggest thing too.
Yeah.
That's a big thing for Pokemon trainers, being able to find like a jab lock or find a tech chase with like a down smash. And we weren't really seeing that because I think Doorstop is aware of like what will kill in what situation. So
Exactly.
he's like rolling in the way that won't get him killed.
Exactly. He was very, very aware of what Squirtle was wanting in a lot of those tech scenarios and not getting hit by it.
Yeah.
But yeah, good showing for Cal, and obviously an excellent performance from Doorstop as always. And I think that's the end of our block, Emma, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
On Fortnite.
I had a fun time. I had a really fun time.
I did too.
Shout outs to the works. Shout outs to
Yeah.
everyone on production doing such a good job out here. It's always a pleasure, Emma, and
Yeah.
always happy to always be at these tournaments, given this opportunity. Thanks for everyone for tuning in, and I've been Prod,
I'm an Emma.
and take it easy, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
All right, everyone, welcome back to The Works here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I am Strike once again on the mic, and today I am joined by No Name Andy. How's it going, man?
Oh, dude, I am doing fantastic, and it is hot out today, and I am hoping to see some electric gameplay. We're finally at the point in bracket where, wait, these guys might just get top 8. What?
No,
wait,
yeah.
we're close.
We are super close.
We're deep in this.
Yeah, I think we're in the top 16 at this point, and we're going to be going right into our first set real quick with Dr. Curb versus Uno. Dr. Curb being the best player in Northeast Ohio at this point. He is a Falco main, and Uno being a Game & Watch, and I believe he also has a wolf in his pocket.
That's what I've heard. That's what the rumors say. I've heard the streets whispering of such a thing, but I'm only familiar with the Game & Watch, I believe. So, you know.
I would imagine that we're going to see more of the Game & Watch. I'm not sure if we'll see the Wolf. It might be a counter pick later, but from what I've been seeing of Uno in this bracket so far, it seems he's been very confident in the Game & Watch. It's gotten him to this point, so, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I would actually assume that the Wolf might do a little bit better in this matchup. I mean, not being able to laser because the bucket is terrifying. I think, you know, you can't give him too much of that. But other than that, I think Falco should just kind of blow this kid up.
We got that Nair coming on. That Nair is going to be big for getting damage. Oh, he reads the spot dodge right there.
He's raw.
But Curb is able to reverse it right there, gets the back air, and has at 74%. He's holding on pretty well for the first stock.
And, you know, we're trying to just gain some space here as Dr. Curb. I think whenever I've seen him have a lead, he likes to play a little bit slower, just really stack up all the openings he can, not really force anything. But Uno really trying to get this edge guard early, exploiting Falco's recovery.
Really loved that recovery angle that Curb did earlier with the up B. He's been really good with changing his angles today. He is going to die to that Game & Watch down air there. Very strong when he gets that high percent.
The DI looked a little yucky, I can't lie to you, and just give him the full bucket. Why not?
I do want to point out, though, that there is one thing that can come back to haunt Game & Watch when it comes to his bucket. I've been thinking about this a little bit, too, as I do play Wolf. Once he gets the bucket full, if you can play around the bucket, then you just have access to your lasers as much as you want. He can no longer absorb them if he has a full bucket. Obviously, you still have to watch out for the bucket, but it is just something to keep in mind.
There's these two players in Indiana that I've seen play that are Game & Watch and a Snake a lot, and the second Game & Watch does finally fill up the bucket, then grenades are all over the screen for the first time in the matchup. It's like you're out of the shackles because the threat is already there.
Did you see that reset on the platform?
Falco up tilt,
so
Falco up tilt might do everything in the game for you. I don't know.
It really is just the do everything move. It sets up into his like bread and butters, sets up into kill confirms, and Curb is one of the best players I've seen at using it. I mean, we come from the same region. I have seen more than enough gameplay of him, and I know exactly what he's capable of when he has this character in his hands and when he is in his advantage state.
I've seen Uno put some stank on 2 different up smashes, and it's been working. He's been charging them, and Dr. Curb's been spot dodging. He's a little afraid when he does finally land on Game & Watch with these like close to safe moves because he's expecting the up B. And Uno decides, yeah, but what if I charge the up smash?
Curb is going to get that kill with the down tilt. That's one of his go-to kill moves at those high percents if he doesn't feel like he's able to get those setups. And he is really good at finding his openings with it. As you saw, just during that last like 30 seconds, all he was doing was just dashing around and looking for that down tilt. He knew eventually he was going to get his opening.
The down tilt's super good against Game & Watch because Game & Watch probably doesn't get scooped by the up tilt at all. Maybe if he's right on top of him, I imagine. But Falco does struggle to hit these short characters. And so having the down tilt be a kill move against a character so light, that's big.
Okay, game 2, we are switching stages going over to PS2. Typically the starter stage for sets, but this time acting as a counter pick, actually.
Oh, well, we have to end up here somehow by the end of the day.
It wouldn't be a Smash Ultimate set if we didn't end up on this stage at least for one game. Most likely more than that.
Every time I see the Game & Watch Nair at low percent something, I'm going for the 9. I go for the 9 every time there. Come on now. Let's get gambling.
It is so fun to go for it. I understand why he's not going for it right now. He just wants to get those consistent setups, and he's starting to get those up airs going. You do got to watch for those reflectors. That will send that up air right back down to Game & Watch, and that can make things kind of tricky for him.
It can be difficult. Game & Watch's one weakness, people like to say, is that he's a little stubby. Other than that, this character is terrifying in every way. And so we're just going to have to see Dr. Curb really try to maneuver the spacing pretty perfectly.
He's been using his side B a lot to just act as like a burst option. He is going to get that up air out of the up throw, wasn't able to take it off the top, and now he is in an edge guard situation.
And how do you get out of the ledge as Game & Watch? I'm not really sure. I don't know. Dr. Curb just playing so patient.
Oh.
But
Once again, just like you were talking about, too many spot dodges there, and he pays for it with his life.
yeah, Uno's getting so many charged smash attack spot dodge reads. He's charging them.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And he's been getting so much mileage out of that. Even though Dr. Curb does have the lead in games, if he does not clean up that spot dodge habit, that could very quickly change.
Oh, he spot dodged. He spot dodged. Did you see it?
And 3 stocks to 1 now. Uno is looking very, very strong in this game too.
Yeah, and now I think we're gaining, we seem to have some momentum building for Uno here. It seems like he's really figured something out, that he, you know, finally controlling the pace a little more, really understanding how Curb's flowing through this.
Curb has been really struggling to find the kill on this Game & Watch in this particular game. He wasn't able to get that up air to kill. He's looking for these back airs now, but again, just doesn't seem to be able to get like the confirms that he wants, or even finding that down tilt like he's been looking for.
Great parried in order to get the F tilt and send off stage, and Falco's side B, I mean, it's so obvious to tell where he's going, and going deep for that back air.
Wow, a 3-stock response right there from Uno. He was not messing around that game. Looking very, very strong.
Yeah, it seems that that went a little bit better for Uno there than the first game, I'd have to say, as in he lost and then he kind of just ran away with that one.
Yeah, I definitely think that when you lose one game and you win the next game, I would say that's an improvement.
I think that's probably better for you if you're trying to win the set.
So, okay, moving on to game 3. We are going right back to PS. No, we're not going to PS2. I am sorry. We are going to Small Battlefield, which is just, you know, the diet version of PS2. It's the generic brand.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Kmart, bro.
I haven't been a Kmart in a long time.
Trying to set up on this platform does get the up tilt. So patient to just push no buttons. I think if Dr. Garb had gone for the up tilt there, it would have allowed him to get hit by the key, the way he would stick his arms up above the platform. So the timing there is actually pretty important.
And he's starting to use a lot more of these lasers in the opportune moments. Still got to watch out for that bucket, but he's been getting a lot of mileage out of the lasers, and they're getting a lot of mileage out of that up smash. And Dr. Curb starting off with a strong first stock in game 3.
Yeah, and suddenly is lapping in percent. This is looking like Curb is now going to be the one on pace for a 3-stock here. Really a back and forth set so far.
Oh, I like, he was looking for the up B. I have seen him do that before. Sometimes tries to get maybe a cheeky shield break, or just look for you to drop your shield and just rack up percent, because that up B does do a ton of percent. Up air almost killing off the top as well.
Yeah, and that up air is another DI mini game that you can really lose pretty easily in this game. That there's a lot of them, but the 50-50, sometimes you get blown up pretty early.
I've been seeing Uno go for a lot of these landing down airs with Game & Watch. That could be a good move to land with, but you also got to be careful if you overuse it, because it is relatively unsafe if you land with it, especially on someone's shield.
I've always heard that the best way to beat bad players that are playing good characters is to realize that they use the broken option every time.
That is very true. I mean, your broken options are your best friend. And speaking of broken options, Game & Watch Nair racking up almost 30%. And now we're going to get those up airs as he is dragging him up to the top of the screen.
Yeah, and Curb just being so willing to let Uno try and approach and find it here, but another spot dodge on the smash attack. The one real problem that Curb seems to be doing.
He's been cleaning up a lot of, and there's that up B again. I was about to say, he's been cleaning up a lot of his bad habits from game 2, but yeah, the spot dodge habit still coming back to haunt him. Luckily, it hasn't hurt him too much in this game. Hopefully that stays the case if he wants to take the advantage in this set.
Man, and this Falco character might be kind of good at juggling, I'm starting to think. And he's making full advantage of that. That time we rolled. It was a little different. I liked that. Just disengage. We're evolving.
And we're starting to see him use his reflector a little bit more. That time using it to get that forward air bomb away from him. He's got the up throw. There is the up air, and that's definitely going to take it off the top.
Yeah, way up there for it. Falco, highest jump height in the game. Getting up there with the double jump. Great up air. Great up air.
So Curb goes up 2-1 in the set. Do you think that we see a character switch after that game? Because that game looked extremely dominant for Curb.
I find it hard to believe you 3-stock somebody in any of the games and still switch.
Okay, yeah, so he is sticking out with the Game & Watch. I just wanted to kind of gauge your thoughts on that just because, you know, he did 3-stock in game 2, but then Curb answers back with a pretty dominant 2-stock. You just got to imagine, like, you got to weigh your options. He definitely seems to feel very confident in the Game & Watch still, and we are going to run it back to that and also run it back to PS2.
I've always said that I think sticking with one character is usually better because in your mind, you no longer like have any excuse, right? The mentality's different and you're like, I'm just gonna play better. Make less mistakes, tighten it up. I don't know, it's simpler to never switch characters.
I respect that. I actually very much respect that. I do like to stick with one character myself when I play sets. Haven't done it in a while. Both of these players sticking with one character. I mean, Dr. Curb, I don't think I've ever seen him play another character that was Falco, or that wasn't Falco, even in friendlies. And I mean, you can see the work he has done, like how good he has gotten. Gets that up smash right there. It's not quite going to take it, but the up air does.
That looked like Uno was holding in just to try and recover with the down air there and got caught with bad DI. Getting killed really early by that up air.
Got to get out of these up air strings. If you are Uno, you don't want to be caught in those. That's going to rack up damage so quickly.
Yeah, and this set is so back and forth in a way where it feels like both players are understanding the other players have it so much, and it's starting to become a war of true adjustments. Who can figure out what to do faster? Curb, no more spot dodge habit. What? He just holds shield? He's crazy.
I like that, holding shield, knowing that, you know, that was not even close to being a shield break, so, you know, why not just stay there? Don't even have to punish it. You just got to stay in shield, just don't pull out the spot dodge. That's been the big thing. Gonna get hit with a back air here. And again, just holding shield again.
And now, maybe Uno starts grabbing. We'll see what happens. The mind games might just start.
Yeah, that's the mind games part of this game. He is gonna get the kill with the down tilt, and Uno doesn't even get the trade. Forward air was not strong enough to get the kill. Jab is gonna send him off stage, almost killing with jab.
Getting red stuff off of Game & Watch jab is truly unbelievable to me.
Okay, there's the back air. That cleans it up. Much more conventional kill move than Game & Watch jab. If that had killed, I probably would have just questioned my entire life.
That Game & Watch back air is just good against every single option that Falco has off stage.
It is so disjointed. It is so strong. There's very minimal risk to throwing it out because you have to either get away from it or just take the hits.
Uno parrying the last aerial hit of the Falco forwarder, but getting caught by the landing hit after the parry, trying to do an option. I hate landing hits moves in this game. Oh my goodness. He earned that one.
Here comes the up tilt. He's going to get the nair out of it this time. Goes for the shine, but was not able to get anything. Oh, and wanted to get that grab, but just got beat out of it first.
Who did not quite cover the spot dodge. It looked like he wanted the dash up smash to recover the platform, but didn't get the dash in time.
We're seeing the up smashes come out repeatedly now from Curb. He is on the hunt. He knows he's got Uno at just the percent he wants. Doesn't get a confirm out of the side B, though.
But Game & Watch dies to so many setups here, so many raw moves, and the backer should just do it.
Yep.
And that's Dr. Curb with the set win.
All right, nice 3-1 from Dr. Curb. He is going to move on in this bracket, and he will be playing against Karu in losers 9ths. Winner of that will move on to top 8 of the bracket.
And if I'm Belmont, I probably don't like Falco.
Yeah.
I'd have to guess.
I did see Karu pull out Steve earlier against Fair when they were playing on this stream. So, you know, that is also an option for him.
I heard Karu say that they play Steve in only the super miserable matchups. And I imagine that Belmont actually has quite a lot of those.
Being a low-tier character like Belmont and, yeah, just really not having too strong of a presence in the meta at all, yeah, I would be picking Steve for pretty much everything.
Yeah, Loki, he might just be a better character to play. I don't know, though. Maybe that's
very
crazy
possible.
of me.
You know, you know, we might just live in a world where Steve is the best character in the game. Just maybe.
No, it can't be. But we banned PMLG, so he sucks.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Come on, now you think, Strike, think. Oh, do we know who we got coming up next?
I am about to pull up the bracket and take a look.
Oh my goodness, I'm excited.
All right, so Karu and Dr. Curb are going to be on the main stream. So let's see the other side of this top 32. And it looks like the next set we're going to get is, I'm actually not sure right now. We might have to figure it out.
No one's sure. No one's sure, not even me.
Yeah, we're going to be planning that out trying to figure out who else is going to be coming up on our side of the venue.
I think it's probably us playing. I think they're putting me and you up there.
Yeah, you know, I think we should just play a set, and we could just, you know, self-commentate as we play the set.
I did self-commentary the one time at my local, and I was fighting a Donkey Kong player, and at a certain point, I said, like, come on, Tristan, I've jumped out of shield the last 6 times. When are you going to start swinging at it? and then I died for it. And then the next
Oh,
time I jumped out of
no.
shield, they killed me.
Oh no! I have never done self-commentary, but it
It's
sounds like
hard.
it
It's
sounds
so
like it would be
hard.
like really funny.
It's
Like-
so difficult. It was so much harder than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, I wouldn't take it seriously at all. Like
No.
I would just be having a great
No,
time.
that was at my free local. Like, it was great, though. Ugh.
Oh no, that would be a blast.
And the best part is just talking in third person, because it's like I'm like, Andy just doesn't know what to do here. Andy just has no idea what's going on, and you can tell.
Oh man. Here, in the meantime, while we're waiting to find out what set we're gonna have, I'm gonna take a look at the bracket and tell you guys what else has been going on around the bracket. Right now, on the main stream, it looks like we have Atata and Suspect going on. Oh, and we're about to get a set over here now. It looks like it's going to be Worry versus, let's see.
This is Troy.
Troy.
Rory and Troy.
Yes, Worry and Troy. So this is also for, to move on to losers quarters. No, that's losers quarters of the pool. The way that this bracket is structured is just confusing me just a little bit. So Worry and Troy play right now. Loser gets 13th. Winner moves on to play against Skits, who I believe just lost a very close set on stream earlier to Wildz.
Yeah, it was game 5 I saw. But Wildz is back, so
Isn't
he's
this like
doing
his,
crazy stuff.
Isn't this like his first tournament back in like a pretty good while?
I think it's been like a year and a half or something, I think. I think this is his first big one at least back. I'm a fan of Worry, repping the Halliburton jersey. That's GOAT.
Shout out to the Pacers. Didn't quite make it, although they had to take out my Cleveland Cavaliers on the road. That was a heartbreaker for me. Very sad.
I really liked it when that happened, actually. So
You know, I gotta hold that this year. But
Hey.
don't worry, we will be back.
it's my one season in 20 years I'll get for the Pacers. Okay, come back in 20 and I'll have something to say.
All right. Back to the works. Back to Smash Bros. Ultimate. We got Diddy Kong and we got K-Rool. Worry versus Troy going into game 1.
And I actually saw this exact same matchup with 2 different players earlier in this bracket today. This is insane to me.
Wait, who else did you watch then?
We had Wes and Duck 190, Indiana's heroes fighting.
Oh my god.
Like losers round 1 today, which is insane. That's crazy.
I somehow missed that set.
It was off stream, you know, that's chill. But, you know, you would think that makes me somewhat of an expert in this matchup. It doesn't, dude. What is going on? It's King K. Rool. Who knows anything about this character?
And he is currently in the lead, actually. Well, he was in the lead very slightly. Worry's starting to lap him in percent right now.
Percent don't matter against a heavy, bro. It doesn't mean anything. It's crazy.
He's trying to set up with these back airs and trying to get the banana setups on lock. There's going to be one. But
Yeah, like he's
K-Rool's way
alive?
too heavy
Are you
for
joking?
that. Yeah, no, K-Rool's way too heavy for that skill right there.
I
Looking for that down air there.
I do think the Z drop dare should be actually pretty consistent the way King K. Rool's recovery is. He's so just vertical, and usually you don't really have anything to hit through the annoying little helicopter, but the banana should just go straight through and hit him. So I wonder if we're going to see Worry going for that pretty much every time Troy has to up.
Oh, he's going to get sucked up by that neutral B. Wasn't quite enough to kill. He does make it back to the stage, but you got to get past that neutral B once again. One of K-Rool's most obnoxious ledge options to deal with.
And it's just hilarious because we figured out that that was annoying to deal with day 1 of this game. And it's still one of King K. Rool's best things. Oh, how it progresses, you know?
You know, some things just never change, and that is certainly one of them. Where he ended up taking the first stock, he was trying to set up for maybe a down air, looking for one there, but wasn't able to connect.
Ooh, just down being to cover the ledge hang with the banana, not even picking it up. I love stuff like that.
Here now Worry's the one on the ledge once again, and he's going to get up aired for his troubles. Wasn't able to get past Troy with that jump off ledge.
Finally getting the command grab with the monkey flip. Oh, the fear that monkey flip instills into the opponent.
it seems like he hasn't been able to use Monkey Flip as much as in some other matchups, and I believe that the crown from K-Roll has a lot to do with that. He just throws that out in front of him, and then if Diddy Kong just side Bs willy-nilly, he's just going to get caught by that crown every single time.
Worry getting goofy popgun canceling. He's moving. He's trying some stuff.
He's got those down tilts unlocked as one of Diddy Kong's fastest options. It's going to set up into a lot of his big moves. But again, yeah, the crown just being an interrupter.
The crown bailing out the down tilt up smash combo. Troy living to see another day. Might have lived anyway. This character is so heavy.
At 154%, we're going to get a forward throw that is not going to take it. Sets up another edge guard situation. Are we going to get this Z-drop?
Yeah,
oh,
there
we
it is.
sure are!
That Z-drop dare. Diddy Kong's favorite little thing to try. And the spike is so strong. You can get killed so early by it.
The damage that Worry was starting to rack up got interrupted by that up air, but that was a really nice 38% that he put on.
Able to pick up the banana while recovering off stage. Setting up for the Z-drop air potentially again. He went for it, kinda. He kinda went for it.
Ends up getting clapped off the stage, unfortunately. And now he's starting to get these nairs going. You know, Diddy Kong Nair is an underrated move, I feel like. Not enough people talk about how good that move is in this game.
Oh, it's very active, and it does just set up for anything.
It is so good at just setting up for all of his other better aerials. And he's going to get that up air this time. Gets the trip on the platform as well, and Troy stuck on the ledge.
Oh, and Troy going for the early spike, but the
Whoa!
double mana. Yeah, that's the classic.
Oh,
That's the Diddy Kong classic.
you know, we've seen it so many times, but it doesn't matter every single time. It is still sick.
It looks so sexy.
It really, no,
Like,
it is one of the
dude.
cleanest looking combos.
It just
you can
looks
do.
so nice.
I love like double item combos like that, where you just drop the item on them twice. Like that was just so nasty.
But the thing is, that's like standard Diddy Kong business. It's funny. That's monkey business, I guess.
I mean, yeah,
But-
for Worry, it's just another day in the office. But for us, I mean, that's peak.
That's a treat to me.
It's
That's
sure,
candy.
I love it. We're going into game 2. We got the color counter pick. We got the brown K-roll. I actually forgot that he had this color.
I'm not a fan of the green cape. I mean, the colors really clash to me.
I mean, I'm just not a
As
fan
a
of the
fashion
color.
expert.
I'm just not a fan of the color green in general. Like I have.
Whoa. Now you're getting a little.
Oh no.
I'm unassociated. I'm unassociated.
So anyway, back to the match. Back throw from K-roll.
The blunderbuss going through the platform with it. The classic. Yeah, Worry cracking up that he's falling for the day one ultimate.
Oh, here come the banana
There it
combos
is.
again. Didn't get the spike on him off stage this time though.
No panic option out of Troy.
Woo!
Worry seeming to look for it, but hanging on the ledge a little too long, getting spiked.
So Worry with a pretty comfortable lead here. And we're going to start with the combos once again. And here goes a lot of damage once again. We got 53 on him because of that extension. It is still going.
That monkey flip covered all of the platform, the kick of it. And I'm pretty sure Troy lost his jump halfway through the combo, so he did have to land somewhere there, and it was just so aware of Worry to cover all those options.
What is Worry cooking right now? He has done almost an entire stock unanswered right now. 146%. And he's he wasn't able to finish it, but oh my god, 153 racked up in just like a minute. That was insane.
Ooh, I love the tomahawk down tilt to pick up the banana and pressure.
And this time, Troy getting off the ledge with that neutral air. And he's going to get the back throw. Even with full rage, not quite enough to kill yet.
I've never seen banana thrown up like that to get rid of the ledge pressure. Worry's cooking. Worry's doing some stuff.
Yeah, that was really interesting. You really don't see that used as a defensive option to cover yourself at the ledge, but as we're seeing right now, it is extremely effective for Worry. Looking for the up smash there on the platform. Troy just looking for any answer at this point. Worry is just all over him.
I mean, Troy needs something big to get back into this. And I know heavies can blow you up at any moment, but maybe let's just worry about getting the first one right now. I mean, it's looking like a 3-stock.
This is just complete dominance. In every single sense of the word, this is just complete dominance. And you know, I'm no expert on animals, but I would think that crocodiles are scarier than monkeys. But this is like the most terrifying monkey I've ever seen.
Dude, he's freaking me out. I don't know. This is like Planet of the Apes.
For these forward airs here, he's going to get the down throw. but he mashed out at 146.
I'm amazed he was alive even with good DI and mashing out.
Okay.
I feel like that should have just blown him up.
Okay, the up throw finally did take it, but at 130% on your last stock, Troy is kind of grasping for straws right here. Nothing is impossible, but he is quite a mountain to climb.
Yeah, and now we have established the mind game of the blunderbuss at ledge. Do I go for the suck at all or not? You saw Worry roll through it. You saw Troy turn around after doing the blunderbuss just for a second to try and cover the roll get up. But no, Worry just sits there that time.
Oh, and he gets out of there with the barrels. That was kind of like a panic option. Wait, the down air to forward smash.
And suddenly Troy is in this game. I love heavies in this game. I mean, they're just so balanced and interesting.
Yeah. What looked like was going to be a 3 stock is now a last stock situation. At 186%, is K-Roll heavy enough to tank just a couple more strong hits?
Yeah, he lives. I knew it. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to be embarrassed, but I knew.
Oh,
yeah.
man. But Worry said, I'm done. I'm done with this. No more.
Get me out of here, please.
You know, when a heavy starts living to 200%, that is the most stressful thing in this game.
Yeah, you get hit 3 times and you're dead. I mean, the max rage, it's terrifying. One panic option and he blows you up for it.
Good stuff to Worry for being able to clean that up, but man, Troy showing that he still has some fight in him. And he actually is going to switch over to Sephiroth for game 3.
I don't know what to think about this matchup.
I do think that the range of Sephiroth is going to help out. Diddy Kong is a rather short character, but I do think that the range of Sephiroth will allow him to play just a little bit safer against this character. Although right now he's kind of getting blown up.
Troy did go Sephiroth in order to win a set, the set before this. He played maybe 2 sets ago against the Indiana Falco player, Sigma Bean, because he was getting reflected on and comboed a lot, right? So he did go to the Sephiroth and end up winning that set. And so I knew about this. I was aware of this, but I don't think this has to. This seems like it's really hard for Sephiroth also.
It does seem like a little bit of a desperation pick, kind of like a, I don't really have anything else that I could do with K-Roll. So he's just kind of looking for whatever he can get. Was unable to live there, though. Sephiroth, despite being a really tall character, is actually one of the lightest characters in the game.
I think he's so hard to combo though sometimes. Sometimes the way he's like, he animations, like he's moves when you hit him, sometimes he just doesn't get hit anymore. I hate comboing Sephiroth. I feel like it's impossible.
Oh, you mean like his hitbox shifting and
Yeah.
stuff like that? Yeah, I have noticed that kind of stuff before too with him, because I play against the Sephiroth pretty regularly, PVM. I don't know if you've heard of him. Oh, we got the neutral B coming out.
Oh, stalling with the barrel is so smart. Oh, went for the Z drop dare up there, but didn't get up high enough. It was actually such a good idea, though.
Does get that turnaround back air there, and only took 52% on the second stock. You know, that's not too bad when you're going up against Worry, playing as hot as he is. We gotta get back to stage here, covering himself with the side B. Worry, if Troy's able to like rack up a good amount of damage right here, this is still very much an even game.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, the wing is out. You're a bit stronger. You got some more movement speed and the extra jump to mess around with. I mean, it's doable.
If he can control the banana too, that could also be a big factor for him. He's got him at 44%, but he does just run over the banana, was not able to pick it up.
It's tricky to pick up items in this game. It's genuinely frustrating because it should be easy. It should be like, oh, this is free. But when you're trying to do it fast, it's so easy to mess it up. And then you trip on it, and your character falls on its butt, and you go, man, I'm stupid. What just happened to me?
Oh, and I've had the same thing happen many, many times.
And now I can't even edge guard the guy? Like, what's going on?
Okay, but wait, Troy's got him at 70%, and the winged back air almost killing.
And I do wonder if we're going to see the Sephiroth down air murder stab move coming out against Diddy Kong's recovery. It should go straight through the stage, but no.
Oh, no! He tried to go for the other side, but just bounces off of the stage. And all of a sudden, Troy's got a very slight lead.
I did like that Troy was aware that Worry was going around the entire stage. He actually gave up on the left ledge, knowing what Worry was going for. But then Worry messes it up.
Gets the Z drop there, and the banana into the up tilt is finally going to take it.
Ew, so
But
active.
yeah, Troy lived for quite a while on that second stock, much earlier, living for much longer than he did on the first one.
Nair to bear.
Troy's starting to look pretty good in this game 3. Maybe the Sephiroth pick wasn't a mistake after all. How is Worry going to get back to stage?
Uh-oh.
He's got the back airs on lock. Now Worry once again on the ledge here.
Oh,
And he
yep,
gets the
yep,
banana
yep,
into
yep,
the
yep,
into
yep,
the down
yep,
air.
yep, yep. It's
Good
so strong.
night.
It is so strong.
Wow.
And I can't believe he really got it. But so aware of Worry.
I mean,
Get that nair.
that was looking like that was Troy's game for
That
the
was
taking.
Troy's
That
game.
was a really, really close game. He played it super well with the Sephiroth, but just didn't quite have enough in the tank.
That's just crazy. It's just crazy.
No, it really
It's
is.
just crazy.
Anytime that there's a spike like that in this game, it is
Ugh.
just sick.
That's not right. We got to patch that out. But drop an update. I mean, get rid of that.
But get rid of Diddy Kong down air?
Make it weaker, bro. Are you joking? He was at like 40 and got hit by Nair. That's crazy.
I mean, Sephiroth is like one of the latest characters. I mean,
Make him heavier. He needs it.
Oh my God, if Sephiroth was heavier, oh, that character would.
Not heavy. Not heavy.
I mean, he's huge. He's like physically huge. Like he's like this tall. That's pretty tall.
This is me.
Yeah, Sephiroth is much taller than you.
Dude.
His sword is like twice the length of me. That is wild.
Nah, but I got hands, though. I sleep him.
I'm going to look at the bracket right now. Okay, so what else have we got going on? We're going to have in losers to move on to top 8. It's going to be Suspect and Wolfie. I don't know if that's going to be on this stream yet. We're still figuring that out. And then Worry moves on to play Skits, and that will also be for a top 8 spot.
They should put Suspect and Wolfie on mainstream because I don't want it.
He says no.
Dude, it's Kazuya Sonic.
What else do we got going on?
And it's Indiana, so put them on the mainstream to support Indiana. Yes.
We do have, and then
Yes.
on the other side, Soul and Doorstop for a top 8 spot is going on right now. And Karu Dr. Curb will be happening very soon as well.
Well, great.
Yeah, so here's the mainstream right now. If you want to go and tune in, it is twitch.tv/Collision Series TV. And yeah, we got some great action going on right there. I mean, hey, got more Diddy Kong action. If you loved what you saw from Worry, then tune into mainstream right now because you got Soul going on right now.
And I just have to wonder how many good Diddy Kong players are at this tournament. Because I've seen a lot of them.
I have seen quite a bit. Diddy Kong's become a more popular character lately, I feel like.
I don't know, Tweak retires and suddenly they're all here. What's up with that, guys? What's going on?
I think all the Diddy Kongs have just finally like gotten good.
I think they're all just sad about Tweak being gone, and they're like, the next one's going to be me. I'm going to be the next Tweak.
I mean, it is like the best Diddy Kong spot is kind of up for grabs now.
Yeah, and now they're all like, hey, I want it. That's supposed to be me. I got to spit in the meta. Everyone's going to forget that Diddy Kong's good over the next 6 months. One of them's going to get really good, and then they're going to blow somebody up. Huge upset. Everyone's going to be like, oh, I forgot this character exists.
Oh, don't worry. After Smash 4, I will never forget that character existed. I played Lucas in that game, and Diddy was like his unquestionably worst matchup. It was just absolutely miserable.
Oh, no. My greatest fear is happening.
So it looks like we are going to get Wolfie versus Suspect on our stream going on very soon.
Okay, fine.
Hey, though.
Yeah.
Have you heard about Collision? I have. Have you? Well, guess what? It's going on August 22nd through the 24th, 2025 at the Meadowlands Expo Center in New Jersey. If you want to register right now, go to start.gg/collision. Make that happen. I think that's going to be a really, really good event. I'd love to see you all there.
Dude, Collision Series? I mean, we're there. That's, well, not we.
No,
That's the mainstream.
not we yet.
That's the mainstream. It's the mainstream.
But
Shout
still.
out to the mainstream. Collision Series TV. But they're doing all sorts of stuff online. Follow everything. It's great. You support them. It supports us. It supports you watching good things, more good things. And Jeff said they are recently getting back into TikTok. This is real news. TikTok is back.
Oh, all right. I'm interested in that. I'll definitely be checking that out myself. Hey, how about Wild Clash? I'm going to tell you a little bit about Wild Clash right now.
I
So-
heard Leon the Bowser is coming.
He
and
is.
I can't believe that that's true.
No, he absolutely is, and this is going to be on August 2nd, 2025 in Indiana. Here, it's going to have Melee Ultimate and Rivals 2, which is a game I have personally started to love lately. And there's $25 venue fee until July 21st. If you want to sign up for that now, go to start.gg/IWU Wild Clash.
It's free to watch with an IWU ID, so enroll now, and then you can get to the event for free. So
That would be sick.
kind of a money move if you think about it. Got Dash Dance going on in Gurnee, Illinois. It's north of Chicago, I know. It's up there. It's gonna be it's kind of in an interesting spot. And so it's gonna be a bunch of weirdos going to this tournament, I'm sure. A bunch of a different collection of the Midwest than usual. Not like this Midwest, you know. It's a bit different of a kind of Midwest, you know. And look at all these games they're doing. Rivals of Ether 1? What?
Also a really good game.
Nah, I don't know. I'm unconvinced. But check out Dash Dance. They've got a Six Flags in that town. That's all I know about it.
Yeah, November 7th through the 9th. Be there. Great Wolf Lodge. That's going to be a good one, too. What else have we got going on? Oh, we've got Honeypot going on. How could I forget about this one? So this one's going to be another good one, too. 2-day event at the massive 273,000 square foot TCK Sports Complex. I've never seen something that big, personally. At least I don't think I have. It's going to be September 19th through the 21st this year. Look at all the games we're going to have this one. We're going to have our two favorite Smash games, Ultimate Melee, Rivals 2. We're going to have Street Fighter. We're going to have Tekken 8, Guilty Gear, Grand Blue, Under Night, and Fatal Fury. I mean, like, if you are a fighting game fan, this is the tournament to be at. Again, this is September 19th through the 21st. Should go to that one.
What about Pressure Point, though? I think Pressure Point, it might be just cooler. Probably not. I don't know. They're all great. But it is in Ontario? What? It's miles and miles away from me. No, 15 minutes from Michigan. What? It's right there. How is it possible? I don't know. You can just drive there. You can just drive there. I mean, it's a different country, but it's right there.
Man.
Actually, a pretty good deal on the hotel rooms. It's looking like to me. $69 a night? Are you joking? Nice. And it's only 15 points away from becoming a C tier.
Whoa.
You could be the 15 points. That could be you. Sign up. Hit the next number. I don't know how the point system works. If you hit the certain number, you get more points. I do know that.
And hey, you guys love merch? Because I sure do. Because look at all the sick merch that we got coming out of this tournament. I mean, we got T-shirts, we got hoodies, we got like everything that you could ask for. You can get yourself some merch over at OdysseyEsports.shop. And personally, I was talking about this the other day with Beautiful Crow. I was gonna take that black hoodie down there in the bottom row.
Yeah, that's your pick?
That's my personal pick. I think that one looks really, really good.
I think they all look really good, really. This is from our film major graduate from Fort Wayne who hates doing film. And he's like, you know what, maybe I want to become a graphic designer. And look how good they are. He should.
All right, everyone. Here's our next set we're going into. It's going to be Suspect and Wolfie. So we're going to have Kazuya versus Sonic. And this is for a top 8 spot in losers. So this is a pretty important set right here. We're going to be starting on small battlefield this time.
The general consensus is that this is unwinnable for Kazuya. And it is bad, undoubtedly. And so we're just going to have to see what Suspect knows about this, because a lot of the time, your character's worst matchup is not your worst matchup. Because you know you're running into Sonic players. This is something you're well prepared for, you're studying for. And so it's not just, you know, it's not a bad matchup you know nothing about. It's a horrible matchup you know everything about.
I would like to point out also, though, that Wolfie did just play this matchup in winners. That was actually his winner's loss. It was to Wildz.
Yeah.
So Wolfie has just recently played this matchup, so you got to be thinking that he is feeling really confident going into another Kazuya.
A lot of the time for me, it's worse because I think it's the same guy. And then they do completely different stuff, and I'm like, what just happened? I get bamboozled.
Right now, it looks like Suspect does have a slight lead in percent, but Wolfie working on making that back real quick. Brought that all the way to 89%. Just has to get off this ledge.
Oh, we're charging spin dash in the corner of the stage. Going coast to coast with it.
He's going to get the up air, and he's going to get another one off that spring, and Wolfie, just like that, steals the first stock.
And it's very interesting to me because Suspect was never on the ground while he had Rage Drive. He got it while being murdered there, and so he never even had the opportunity to use it.
That is one of the best counterplays to Rage Drive, is just never even give Kazuya the opportunity to use it. It is such a scary move, the fact that he can hold on to it, and I believe while he has it, all of his other moves are a little bit stronger as well.
Yeah, it's like 1.2x on everything or something. It's kind of
Oh.
dumb, to be honest.
Wolfie was looking for another up air there, but this time Suspect comes down with a downer of his own. And we've got even stocks, but Suspect at 115% does have that Rage Drive online, but I know Wolfie, again, just might not even give him the chance to use it if he keeps playing as passive as he has.
Ooh, laser. The high laser there to cover the jump rather than shooting it down. Catching Wolfie a little off guard. Give me my 14%. I earned it.
Suspect is really looking for these lasers, trying to just find any way to interrupt Wolfie's movement. Wolfie coming out with that spring right now, and he catches the
Ooh.
air dodge with a back air. Is not quite enough to take it yet.
I love waiting for the air dodge there instead of just trying to go for the spin dash forward air.
Oh, and he was able to tech that time on the spin dash.
Call it SDI. I have no idea.
We're going out there off stage. Does he have an option? He waits for the air dodge and gets that forward air. And Wolfie had a very comfortable lead right now. Although I shouldn't say that exactly, because then again, no lead is comfortable against Kazuya.
Oh, you're never comfortable against Kazuya for sure, but we are seeing Wolfie still kind of fly in, keeping the mix-up happening. A lot of the time, you'll see a Sonic get the lead, and then suddenly there's no interaction at all, and you kind of end up getting owned for it because they understand your tempo so much. But kind of keeping the pressure high and off, being so hot and cold, can make it tricky for Suspect to follow.
So a very even game right now after that Kazuya confirmed into the up smash. Wolfie again just staying away from Kazuya as much as he possibly can, just not even giving him a chance to start those deadly combos with his down throw or his electric Wind God Fist.
I was talking to some Kentucky players about Wildz yesterday at the end of the day, and they were saying that they used to have the crowd chanting "Camp the Child" all in unison. Because they all like decided as a community that they need to actually start camping against Kazuya and just like not even let him have the opportunity to play the game.
I mean, that is pretty optimal against Kazuya.
And
if he
it was
doesn't get to
just-
play the game, then you should win.
What an awesome story. And so I'm looking at Wolfie right now, and I'm thinking he might need to camp the child. He might need to do it.
I mean, this is no child. This is a grown man right here.
Oh, and he's scary.
Kazuya's very scary.
Full sending the Rage Drive. It would have absolutely killed if it connected. Wolfie getting bailed out by the early frame dodge that Sonic has. Rage Drive is gone. You feel a little bit more comfortable. Just a little bit, not a lot.
Still don't want to get hit by that electric, though. And Wolfie, again, just has to continue to rack up the percent and hopefully find that finishing move. It could be a back air. It could be a forward smash. It could even be a forward tilt maybe at the ledge. Just got to find something that's going to get that, something that's going to be that finisher.
I saw Wolfie mess up his spacing one time, and both players were so terrified of the situation. They both weren't ready for it. Ooh, must have been bad DI. Must have been. No red stuff.
The DI a little bit, I'm not going to say it. I am not going to say what I was going to say.
Say it.
It's a little bit sus.
Yeah.
Back to I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh
terrible.
my God! Only the best commentators for this event, huh? They let anybody on the mic. This Andy guy, I don't know.
Yeah, who's this furry?
I don't know, bro. These guys are weird.
So Wolfie ends up taking game one on that forward tilt. Yeah, no character change.
I don't imagine there's any character switch here.
No, I don't see any character switch at all.
Or is Suspect the Kazuya that plays Corrin? Am I thinking of the wrong guy? I
No,
might be too deep.
he does have a core, and I saw that earlier in this tournament, actually day one, when he played a set against Winter Shorts. He did play the Corrin to start that set, and then switched into the Kazuya. So the Corrin is a potential option if he truly doesn't feel confident in the Kazuya. And right now, Wolfie just looking extremely strong to start off this game two. Oh my God!
Yeah, and it was that perfect, horrible spot to be for Suspect, where you have to air dodge or you have to go low against Sonic, who's not going to be afraid to go off safe against you. And Wolfie being so aware of kind of this like ugly spot that he's in, no way that's true combo, not even close, but being so aware to just rip the F match.
You wanted
And now,
it all right there.
129%, and yeah, we hit the Rage Drive, we cash out our 40%, but it's already looking really hard to come back from.
Oh, not even a minute has passed, and already Suspect is down to his last stock and only 54% on Wolfie. He just looks unhittable right now.
I want to say I've seen Wolfie lose to Suspect before, but maybe I'm tweaking. But I think I've seen it happen because of the corn. Maybe not, though.
I am not sure. I don't know if they played earlier in this bracket. I don't believe they did.
Yeah, and the Suspect running around throwing out these true electric wind god fists, trying to find something, throwing these big haymakers. Gotta find something in order to catch back up here.
He is just looking for anything right now.
Oh.
He's got that side B, though, and that is going to be a kill. So he's showing some signs of life here, but is it too little too late in this game, too?
Yeah, and Wolfie throwing in some grabs here more and more when he has this lead, trying to mix things up as much as possible, not letting Suspect get any idea of what he's going for.
He's got the Nair set up, tried to get that up air, but wasn't able to connect it. We're going to get a fair, sending him off stage. Again, still not enough. The spring also covering the recovery.
This should be death if the Wolfie covers it right, and he does, yeah. Kazuya out of tools there.
Wolfie just had everything downloaded in that game. It just seemed like game one, he was just gathering information. Even though he did win, the primary purpose of that was just to gather data on how Suspect plays. And this game too, he just came in like a freight train.
Oh, yeah, and he got that one insanely early stock. Rob.
Now, okay, Rob is an amazing character in this game, and also one of my least favorite characters to fight against in this game, but I did not see this one coming at all. We were talking about how he does have the Corrin, but I did not know about this Rob pick.
I didn't know about the Rob at all. I was not a knower. Wolfie is so annoying. Every time I see him fight a character that has an item, he tries to use it. He's so annoying with it. I hate this guy.
I mean, hey, if I was playing against Rob, I would do the same thing.
No, Wolfie's so good. Indiana's #1 right now. Need the Indiana boy. I love watching Wolfie succeed, of course. But also, bro, it's Sonic. What are we doing? Come on.
All right, and here comes the forward airs from Rob. He's starting to get a pretty good setup, 66%. I mean, Rob doesn't need to get you to super high of a percent to be able to kill you. He has a lot of those crazy item combos that are going to kill you off the side with his side B. He does have his up air, a really good DI mix-up that just trips up so many players. I still can't figure out how to DI it consistently.
Yeah, I had one Rob player I played with a bunch, and he was always trying to tell me how to, like, tricks on how to DI it, and then I would try it, and it wouldn't work. He lied. Not even intentionally. It's just like he doesn't know, and he plays the character. Nobody can figure it out.
Wolfie had the gyro in hand, didn't get any mileage off of it. That allows Suspect to come back to the stage. And at 152%, max rage now. Let's see if he can use that rage to his advantage.
Wolfie getting a little more evasive. I think he wasn't quite ready for this Rob. He's trying to figure it out now. Suspect already hopefully having a good idea on his opponent's habits is the idea, but Wolfie needing to figure out how does a guy who plays Kazuya play any other character? Because it's a different game.
Does get the forward tilt to close out that stock. Though you gotta imagine Suspect is only like maybe one setup away from getting a kill of his own. Tried to get the tech chase there after that down tilt, but wasn't able to finish it off.
Forward throw there was interesting to me instead of seeing the standardized down throw, looking for the up tilt up air or just the up smash. You know, that's usually the Rob setup there.
He might not have felt that he had enough percent for it to be true. And he does end up just getting the side B off the edge.
Yeah, Wolfie upping early to try and go high, but Suspect's so smart. The side B does just cover everything there. It doesn't matter when you air dodge, it will catch the Sonic somewhere and guarantee the kill.
So yeah, we saw Wolfie trying to go for the gyro there, like you were talking about. He always is looking to take advantage of his opponent's item play. But that time he wasn't able to pick it up. Gyro, just kind of like a weird projectile to pick up in this game. I know we were talking about how items are like weird to pick up in this game in general, but Gyro is the worst culprit of them all.
Yeah, also it moves unironically random. It actually moves like random in the code on the ground. How it has that wobble, it is just random how it moves. There's
really?
no consistency.
Huh, that, you know, you learn something new every day, and today that is what I learned, that Rob's gyro is just random. Wow, I hate it even more now.
Yeah, random in my fighting game, dude. Yes, let's go.
So this time we are going to go for the down throw. Looks for the up air, but he gets the air dodge in the 50-50.
when that Rob player was one of that I was talking about that taught me all these things about Rob, right? He's one of the first good players I've ever played in my life at my first locals. Forward air does it. Wow, what a good string by Suspect. But this is the first time anyone's ever looked at my controller to figure out what to do. I know Rob players be looking at your controller to see if you're mashing or not out of the down throw. It is so hilarious to me. I'd never had considered it before it happened to me.
Wolfie was able to get out of that situation with an up air and does get the back air to seal out the second stock. And now it is a last stock situation. Suspect really needs this game. He doesn't want to go out of the tournament just yet. Is he able to take this game with this Rob counter pick? So far, it's been working out much better than we expected.
Oh, the air dodge does come out. It's still a scary spot, though. Run it back, up till up air again.
And it does take it. Wolfie was unable to get the correct DI on that, and Suspect stays alive for one more game at the least.
Yeah, and it really felt like Suspect's advantage state is what really sealed it there. It felt like Wolfie just couldn't get out, which is kind of very impressive to me. It's kind of shocking that that's what really sealed it, it felt like. But no double toss 0 to death out of Rob there, you know. It's pretty honest gameplay, really.
We did see a couple, like, little item shenanigans there. I think I saw, like, one maybe start to an item combo. It didn't end up converting into a kill. Racked up a little bit of damage, I believe, on Wolfie's last stock. But yeah, very impressive, like you were saying, that the advantage state was the strongest point of Suspect's gameplay, especially considering that he switched off of Kazuya, known for having one of the strongest advantage states in the entire game, to Rob, who also has one of the strongest advantage states in the entire game.
And that's just how the meta goes. That's why these characters are so high on the tier list. Because it's so good to just blow your opponent up, I think. I think it's good to kill the other guy. I do.
I think they need to stop giving these giant characters the strongest advantage states.
No.
I'm tired of it.
Rob needs it. He's big.
And that big size of Rob actually got caught by that back air there. The lingering back air from Wolfie. And he's stuck on the ledge right now in the corner. Here comes the up air and the back air combo.
The Nair hit. Privileged. Two privileged characters on my screen, I tell you.
That trade. So Suspect is going to get a down throw out of it, but no further confirms. This time a back throw, maybe trying to set up for an edge guard. But no, still has not been able to find that downer spike. He's looked for it a couple times so far. Up throw this time.
Almost doing it with the assistance of the platform. Maybe does do it on a smaller stage, but because we're on Battlefield, this blast zone just so much higher.
Does he have enough fuel to make it? He sure does. Rob's so strong with his recovery game. Suspect really good at just stalling out Sonic with as much fuel as he possibly could use.
Ooh, and the forward air doing it.
So now we're going to have Wolfie again. Probably trying to run away a little bit. He is very close to death, so you really do not want to commit to anything against Rob. He has so many strong moves that can kill you right now.
Suspect side being out of nowhere. Not quite sure if he was trying to cover the spin dash in with it or what, but giving a free opening to Wolfie.
Ooh. And there was no DI that was going to save you from that up there.
Yeah, no way. Because it seemed like Wolfie even DI'd correctly to not die off the top, but then he died off the side instead. So, you know.
Just Rob things.
It gets there.
That big laser has not really done a whole lot for Suspect in this set so far. We've seen him throw it out a couple times, maybe trying to catch Wolfie, just like interrupt his movement, but so far the big laser really hasn't had much of an impact on anything.
Oh, Wolfie looking for an air dodge like the Suspect is still playing Kazuya, but this character can just kind of go high and it's harder to deal with.
Again, still looking for those downer spikes, has yet to land one. You got to imagine that he's just getting closer and closer to finding the right timing.
Ooh, the side be going right over the gyro and then hitting Suspect.
Trying to find his way down in these platforms. Wolfie trying to cover it with a back air. Just looking for anything to seal out this second stock and potentially take the lead once again. Rob is another one of those characters that you just can't feel comfortable with when you even if you have just like a slight lead. Now that's a pretty decent lead right there.
And only 80%. Well, Rob is known to blow up your opponent. You have no idea if you're ever truly safe, but 80% is a pretty comfortable spot to be, unless bad DI.
Oh.
Bad DI, it lost the mini game. Now it's a dead even game.
Yeah, last stock, 0% for everybody in this game 4. Again, Suspect trying to hang on, extend his bracket life for one more game. Trying to push it to game 5. Wolfie would just like to end it right here. One of them's going to take it.
Something interesting to me, I think, is that I don't think Wolfie would have died with no DI to that up air. There was no red stuff at all. I think he only died because he had a bad DI specifically.
It is possible. I mean, sometimes as counterintuitive as it may seem, sometimes no DI is actually the best DI you could do.
Oh, homing attack missing, getting the spot dodge out, gets the free grab for it.
Just going high, just sticking to these platforms, knowing that Rob doesn't have the most to, and he does get the up air kill. I was about to say he doesn't have the most to pressure these platforms outside of that up tilt, but all he needed was one, and once again, Wolfie unable to find the correct DI for that up air.
Wolfie was in such a great spot in this set up 2-0, and such a great spot that game, specifically hoping to get it the win 3-1, but loses the Rob up air DI minigame twice.
And after having a 2-0 set lead, Suspect has brought it all the way to game 5, and Wolfie, you can see it in his eyes right now, he is digging deep. He just needs to take a breath, relax, and just get back to his game plan.
Take a moment to collect yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's your stage pick. Let's see where we're going.
Top 8 spot is on the line in this game 5. We're going to PS2.
It couldn't be anything but this, could it be?
You got to start it here, and you got to end it here. That is just the Smash Ultimate way. Right off the bat. I think we're going to see Wolfie's trying to slow the game down even more. Almost dead even percent, only 0.1% separating these two to start off this game.
Up air not getting the second hit, only the first hit connecting. Down air hitting, but not the spike box. Wolfie running out of tools off stage here actually was inches away from death multiple times despite only being at 40%.
Trying to use the first hit of the landing up air for Sonic to convert into something. That's not really known for being a good setup tool, though. It can be a surprise option sometimes to catch your opponent off guard, but I mean, Sonic players, if you're in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't really know any like guaranteed setups or anything that you could get out of Sonic landing up air. Like landing up air 1, I should say.
I think it's like a inconsistent madness, but there is stuff that like should work, but you know, the multi-hits, you know.
I mean, when has a multi-hit ever worked in this game? I guess unless you're Rob Side B. That's like the only one that works consistently. There's that gyro on the ledge, and now Wolfie's got it in hand.
look at him dropping the bombs below him. The spring along with the gyro, trying to cover all space horizontally.
It's so scary to deal with. Thankfully, Rob does have the tools to make it back. He is going to get hit by one of those springs. Not the second one, though.
I think gas is about to be an issue here. But no, recharging on the stage.
Yeah, the longer that you are on stage with Rob, the more gas that you can get. And he does read the air dodge.
The scare dodge.
Yeah, but he wasn't able to convert off of it. And now with that gyro set up at ledge, what's the option? Jumps over it.
Almost gets caught with bad DI during the mash.
Oh!
Multi-hits! Multi-hits!
I take back everything that I just said, and the forward tilt takes it.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 and suddenly you're down a suck against Sonic. This should do it, right? Up air?
No,
Oh, the air
he
dodge frame 1,
doesn't.
he's so privileged.
And now that's going to allow Wolfie to start racking up the damage. He's got 2 back airs unlocked.
No jump.
52%,
What
and he
a
stage
smart
fights it.
homing attack. Wolfie looked so shocked. Did you see him in the player cam?
I missed it.
He had no idea how that worked out for him. He could not believe that the homing attack sent that way.
Oh, that was a huge momentum shift for Wolfie. You know, like we saw before the game, he just had to take a second, breathe, and this game, he just looks dominant in every sense of the word.
Oh, and now, I mean, how do you succumb this lead against Sonic? It's so difficult when Sonic has any lead. But when you're down 2 stocks against this character, and sure, this stock should be gone here,
Yeah,
but
back
now
throw does finish.
an entire fresh stock that Suspect has to work through.
Gets the landing there. He was starting to try and get those gyro combos. Wasn't able to get it going, though, completely.
I think Wolfie using the risk-reward options in his head, just spamming up B to get out of the combo. I don't care if you keep me in advantage forever. I will not be dying to double toss right now.
Trying to get these spin dash combos. And he parries the gyro as well. Electing not to try and go go to use it as much in this game, I've seen. He's just been more so avoiding it, just trying not to deal with it at all.
Parrying the gyro does make it disappear instantly, while shielding it doesn't, depending on at what time it is. It like changes if it's on the ground or if he throws it. I don't really understand it, to be honest.
Oh, that's a scary situation. And now he's off stage with the gyro.
Ooh, great homing attack. So aware of the end leg there. Ooh, baiting out the side V, going high instead.
Got the gyro set up once again on the stage. Wasn't able to get anything off of it this time. Just stalling out with these side Bs and down Bs, just looking for one opening is all he needs.
The Sonic side B going perfectly over the gyro is like the move is built to do this specific thing. It is so goofy looking at.
It is like a complete counter to the gyro in some situations.
Oh, forward air, covering the air dodge.
And how is he going to get back? He's going to have to burn some fuel.
Oh, the back air catching the jump.
Yep.
And yeah, that will do it.
Wow.
Wow.
And what looked like was going to be a blowout set for Wolfie ended up still being a win, but man, that was a nail biter.
And Wolfie, collecting himself, for sure was thinking, there is no way I'm getting reverse 3-0 today. I cannot let it be me.
Wolfie does move on to top 8. Really strong showing from Suspect. A very respectable 9th place here at the Works. And the Rob counter pick working shockingly well.
I didn't know about the Rob at all. And then I thought he was going to just get waxed instantly, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
And then he almost reverse 3-0'd. So, hey, hey, good try, man. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, like, what do I know? I definitely was looking at that matchup on paper and saying, oh, Rob against Sonic, there's no way that he's going to win that matchup. But he sure showed me. I mean, he made that about as close as you could get it. Just Wolfie just took such a strong lead in that Game 5, especially after that stage spike with the homing attack. After that, Wolfie just knew he had it in the bag.
I think it was a 0 to death. I think he didn't get touched.
I think it
was
was
like one neutral win for real.
Yeah, that was one of the craziest stocks I've seen.
That
That's
homing
really good.
attack was stupid. Because I think it was Sonic, like, he really hit the crescent moon shape or something. It was stupid.
It was something like that, yeah.
And Wolfie was shocked. Wolfie was shocked at the player cam, which makes it all the better that he's the one that's not sure what's going on.
So I'm looking over at some of the other matches that have been going on in brackets. Congratulations to Dr. Curb. 3-0 over Karu makes it into top 8 loser side. So awesome job for my boy.
Karu can make top 8 at a major, but not in Indiana. Hashtag noticing. What does it mean? What does it mean?
Is Indiana secretly the strongest region?
No, actually, my favorite thing like that was when Onin we had at one of our regionals, or maybe it was a major, or like I forget where Onin was at. But Onin was fresh off getting like first or second at like a super major, like the Supernova or something that he did really good at, and instantly came to Fort Wayne, Indiana, gets 4th place, and we're like, bro, can't do it in Indiana. But you could tell they just didn't care nearly as much. Like, obviously, it's not what happened, but it's funny to paint the picture that way.
It is, yeah.
And skits, I love watching Wario play. I do love watching Wario, and so skits doing well is fun for me. I have no idea who this guy is, to be honest. No idea. Have never heard of him before. But I'm liking Wario.
He's sure been playing hot today. I mean, we took what was it, Wildz to Game 5.
Wildz loves making that Game 5 just for the crowd, huh?
You got to get the crowd into it. Game 5s are the best. Like, no matter what game you're playing, whether it's Ultimate, Melee, or, like, playoffs in sports, Game 5s, Game 7s, it's like the best you could get. It's peak entertainment.
No, that's what it's supposed to be. It doesn't get closer than that. That's exciting. Ugh.
So, yeah, we're going to have some intense action going on over on the main stream. Again, if you guys want to tune into that, the link is right there, twitch.tv/Collision Series TV. It's going to be, and that's, I believe, where we're going to have the rest of the top 8 very soon. What? Okay. Oh, so we are going to have some side stream for top 8, it sounds like.
No, I think that means that we're done on the side stream.
Is that what? Oh, okay. I just can't hear. I'm deaf.
So the side stream is gone. They're killing it. And when they remove it, Strike and I will be trapped here forever. We'll be sucked in like some sort of evil magic jar.
Yeah, it's a shame. Stuck here in Indiana. I need to get back to Ohio at some point.
Bro wants to be back in Ohio. I can't. I can't.
It is a struggle out here.
Choosing the lesser of two evils. It's really hard out
Indiana
here.
and Ohio.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I mean, I do love my home scene, the Neo scene. Shout outs to you guys. Shout outs to them, by the way. They're actually running their own tournament this same weekend called Lifeblood, which is a really cool little invitational thing. I just wanted to kind of like mention that because I thought that it was cool that they were doing that. They wanted me to go and commentate that, but I ended up being able to do this instead. So, you know, things just worked out. I'm really happy that I was able to come out here. This has been a really fun event so far, and excited to see what crazy shenanigans are going to be going on in top 8 pretty soon.
But yeah, I think that's going to be it for us. We will be signing off. Go to the mainstream. Watch top 8.
Yeah, go to Collision Series. What are you doing still here?
Get out of here. The movie's over.
All right, guys. Gonna be heading over there. So long, everyone.
Bye-bye.